No good cops snatching dreams in the daylight. Forfeiture schemes taking green in plain sight. Road pirate thugs with a badge and a grin. Training wheels off, but they ain't trained with them. Pulling up with Uncle Tom and OG Dirty. Mic in hand, true sharp, cutting deep. Wordy, port session. We exposing the lies through Dirty Nation. See the truth in our eyes, calling out scrubs. Bootlickers the fakes, tyrants crumble. When the foundation shakes, they lying and lying. Stories crooked like spines. Their badge just a license for committing the crimes. Flip the script, shine a light where the dark sits. They crumble like bricks when we spark wits. On the porch, we get dubs, true sharp as a blade. Exposing the tyrants, every dirty charade. Flashing lights, but they dim in the storm. We the thunder that rewrites the norm. From the streets to the porch, every hood's translation. Mic check, this a new dirty proclamation. Port session, we exposing the lies through Dirty Nation. See the truth in our eyes, calling out scrubs. Bootlickers the fakes, tyrants crumble when the foundation shakes. No good cops, truth we sling like a sword through Dirty Nation. We ain't ever ignored. Port sessions live, bring the fire, no delay. OG Dirty, Uncle Tom paving the way. Yeah. No good cops. No good cops. No good cops. No good. Yeah. Road pirate thugs, badges on the crooked street. Taking wallets, not justice, just robbery. Seize my bread, caught it forfeiture law. But it's daylight theft, not a flaw, it's a claw. On the porch session, we spitting this raw. Do Dirty and Uncle Tom, no applause. Scrubs in blue, lying on repeat, no pause. Tyrants exposed, truth cutting through the gauze. No good cops, no good cops. Stealing from the people till the heartbeat stops. Bootlickers cheer while the tyranny pops. No good cops, no good cops, no good cops. Training, nah, they flex on the innocent. Roll up deep arm, belligerent, protect and serve, more like a pretense, just as a mirage, their oath non-existent. Catch them on cam, mask off, now they squirm. Turn the spotlight on them, watch them confirm. Do Dirty Nation here, we breaking the worm. System so rotten, justice adjourned. No good cops, no good cops, no. Stealing from the people till the heartbeat stops. Bootlickers cheer while the tyranny pops. No good cops, no good cops, no good cops. 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 No good cops.
All over, right.
Yo, what it is, how we doing? The best day of the motherfucking week. You know what we do, we come over here and we talk. We expose bad police officers and the system that we currently live in, and the system that is fucked up. The system is bad, just like the police officers is bad. There, like the song said, there is no good cops. We just want you to do your goddamn job. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? I don't understand it. And one day, hopefully we'll get to a point in this system where the cops don't see the citizens as enemies right off the bat, before even talking to them and consider them criminals before anything. And also, the pretextual drops that go out there and they actually have an ulterior motive to get shit done, and they mute their body cam to tell lies. You know, they get paid to lie every time. I don't know how many times I keep saying them. Say it again. They get paid to lie. And you know, the so-called good cops watch bad cops do bad things, and they say nothing. You know, if they're not the one hitting the person or beating the person, slapping the person, talking to the person like they're stupid, I see no evil, hear no evil type shit. That's what they do. And that's what we're here to expose, all the badness and the bootlickers like. Um, other than that, man, we can get started. OG's here, chilling.
As
Hey,
always,
yes, sir.
you got the wrong background up, but you
Oh shit.
definitely
Oh shit.
you definitely the way you moving fast today. I say, what's moving today? What?
Damn, I can't even. Okay. Boy, I'm slow as hell today. What you talking about moving fast? Boy, I'm slow. Where the hell is my background? Oh, I'm in the wrong section. That's why all my background shits are all the
I
way
got it
down.
on there already.
Where's that other one I like better? Where's that one?
Oh, I don't know where you got it at.
That one.
You looking? Okay.
Yeah, where we expose these sour ass cops. What you got for us, my good sir? Did you see something fascinating in the news?
I was gonna let you start us off, brother. I got
Okay. You know what? I just something feels off, right? When you see a whole bunch of shitty ass goddamn police chiefs come up here and try to say the same thing. It just seems off-putting to me. But I will say they do get paid to lie, and I think they're fucking lying. You tell me what you think. I'm gonna let you listen to this video. Listen to this sour ass white motherfucker. Damn near cry. I want to see if you think he's lying or he's telling the truth. I don't know. You let me know, man. You let me know.
I got to start. Oh Lord, here this nigga. Here we go. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah.
I'm Mark Ruley, Police Chief of the City of Brooklyn Park. Behind me is a bunch of amazing police chiefs that are here in support of a very short but very important message that we want to share with you. What you won't hear from any of us today is rhetoric of abolish ICE or that there shouldn't be immigration enforcement. The truth is, immigration enforcement is necessary for our national security and for local security. But how it's done is extremely important. In fact, we have a long history of working exceptionally well with our federal partners, including ICE agents. And we have seen the best of them perform their job extremely well in the past. With that said, recently, as the last 2 weeks, we as law enforcement community have been receiving endless complaints about civil rights violations in our streets from US citizens. What we're hearing is they're being stopped in traffic stops or on the street with no cause and being forced to demand paperwork to determine if they are here legally. As this went on over the past 2 weeks, we started hearing from our police officers the same complaints as they fell victim to this while off duty. Every one of these individuals is a person of color who has had this happen to them. In Brooklyn Park, one particular officer that shared her story with me was stopped as she passed ICE going down the roadway. When they boxed her in, they demanded her paperwork, of which she's a US citizen and clearly would not have any paperwork. When she became concerned about the rhetoric and the way she was being treated, she pulled out her phone. In an attempt to record the incident, the phone was knocked out of her hands, prevented her from recording it. The officer had their guns drawn during this interaction. And after the officer became so concerned, they were forced to identify themselves as a Brooklyn Park police officer in hopes of slowing the incident and de-escalating the incident down. The agents then immediately left after hearing this, making no other comments, no other apologies, just got in their vehicles and left. I wish I could tell you that this was an isolated incident. In fact, many of the chiefs standing behind me have similar incidents with their off-duty officers.
I don't believe you.
This isn't just important because it happened to off-duty police officers, but what it did do is we know that our officers know what the Constitution is, they know what right and wrong is, and they know when people are being targeted, and that's what they were. If it is happening to our officers, it pains me to think of how many of our community members are falling victim to this every day. It has to stop. This behavior erodes the trust that these police chiefs have worked tirelessly for the last 5 years and theoretically the last 60 years to stop this exact behavior from happening.
Sound good.
Now, I want to be really clear. I've called lots of other ICE agents and HSI agents and have talked to a lot of individuals about this. This is not widespread. This is a small group of agents within the surge in the metro area that are performing or acting this way. As a matter of fact, as rumors of this had spread, I've received phone calls from ICE agents and HSI agents indicating this is not how they act. This is not what they do. Regardless, we're calling to action that we have more supervision over the surge, that this type of civil rights violations have to stop. With that, I'll turn it over to Chief Henry, the St. Paul Police Department.
I don't believe him, OG. What do you?
No, I definitely don't, because y'all got a system on how y'all do things. So only thing that would happen if something like that did happen, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't gang up on them or nothing. The nigga just did that to off. What happened to the what they call it, the blue team? You know what I'm talking about? What happened to y'all teamwork? You mean to tell me that this officer got pulled out of his car and all this stuff right here, and he didn't call his partner's name, and y'all didn't ride down on him? No. Oh yeah, come on, stop playing.
What I know about cops, right? They ain't gonna just say, well, let me let this motherfucker do whatever he can to me. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna stay quiet the whole time. The fuck out of here. If that wasn't the most,
no incidents, nigga, none.
No police report, no nothing. They didn't even show but he said they said that they filmed the shit. So where the film at, huh?
Yeah.
Where the video? We know every time a cop wants to say something that happened, it was true, they quick to show the goddamn body cam or video or whatever the fuck it is.
The crazy part, it's a problem now that they've been there. It was okay when they were doing it to the citizens, but they can't do it to your boys in blue now. You're taking it too far, Tom. It's a problem now.
You get to pump yourself. Oh, don't do that.
Y'all think y'all something now. Okay, we got to show y'all. Okay.
I know, I give ICE a pass, and they get a pass from me now because I feel he's lying. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. They get paid to lie. So if you get paid to lie, when you say something like that, and we're supposed to instantly believe you because what? You got a badge like they do? You violate rights like they do? I know ICE violates rights. I get it. I understand they do. I expect it. But what I don't expect, well, what I do expect is lies from the police. Because you got to think about it. They said they want more power over this type of situation. If you want more power in this type of situation, guess what you should be doing? Your motherfucking job. I don't understand how this is just escape from these niggas, OG. I don't get it. That's what kills me.
Who side? Look, get your boy, man. $5, man. Get this nigga, man.
Oh
started
shit!
With me tonight. Say first of all, sir, I'm on the side of a nigga telling the truth. But obviously, this nigga up there lying like a motherfucker. But this niggas ain't did shit to nothing to them boys in the blue. You can't do nothing to the boys in the blue. They network too strong, brother.
At least that's what I was told.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was told.
Y'all bootlickers? Ah, no. You mean to tell me Ice got over on the bootlicker side of the game?
Ooh.
It ain't so. Man, John, you delusional.
What you want here is abolish ICE. Nigga, stop. Stop with the bullshit. But thank you, John and Badge, for supporting the show like always.
That's a
And
whole
being
fact.
a contributor to the show was as you come up here and spew your bullshit and get cooked all the time. Today ain't gonna be no exception. We're gonna do what we do. Let him give him some praise. Let's give him some praise. Where is that? There we go.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat. Hallelujah.
What that nigga John needed was that line of female. Oh,
I forgot. Let me
what that nigga need. Up here with that bull crap. Nigga, what you doing, John? Don't start today, man.
Let me drop this
shit.
But thank you, John, for supporting the stream, my good self. Them niggas lie. Man, I'm telling you they lying. There's no other way but for them to lie. Especially with that shit, because again, I'm gonna say it again. Where the body cam? Where the video? Okay, you said they were off duty. Okay, cool. You also said one was video recording. Why can't we see that motherfucking film? Because we all know y'all don't like ICE. Remember, y'all said that there was a fake police officers. If they the fake law enforcement.
Where is the shootout at, nigga? That nigga put a gun on that nigga, fool. And you mean to tell me nigga, we literally watched an off-duty officer go inside his house and put on his belt, his shirt, and come outside in some coochie cutters and point a gun at some kids. You mean to tell me that this niggas let these niggas draw down on them and they didn't do nothing? Stop playing with me. They above the law, sir. Hey, what?
That's what they expect us to believe. But that ain't it. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Not today. Not in this here show. But that bullshit.
We see the truth over here. We see straight through that nigga lies. When that nigga said that, we was like, oh, you know he lying. then he tried to equate it to what we know they've been doing it to the citizens.
Yeah,
nigga. But once they did it to your boys in blue, now you nah. Take that back, brother. Yeah. ICE. Whatever y'all doing, keep on doing it to these niggas, because these niggas is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take y'all. It sounds like they trying to take y'all job. That's what it sounds like to me. They want to do more shit than just arrest people now. They want to be ICE agents. Fuck the cops.
Well, why don't they motherfucking listen? If they want more prevalence on the streets, just do your job. And ICE would do theirs. They've been asking for y'all to do y'all job. Matter of fact, all they've been asking for y'all to do, to be honest with you, let them in the jail.
That's it. Their job is supposed to be pick up and escort. But y'all niggas want them to do extra. When they do extra, you want to get mad. But look at here. Y'all do it to us all the time, so fuck you. We got to get these laws together, people. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all need to start wearing body cameras. Because, nigga, if we don't see it, we ain't taking your word for it like y'all tell us. So,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to be transparent around here now.
I got another short one for us. I think it was a good one. Sir, can we stop with the bitch music, man? Can we stop with the girl music? Oh my God, Lord! I don't want to hear since you've been gone. What the fuck is going? The fuck? He said it was so this game. Okay, well, shit, cut that shit down. Nigga. That shit's terrible. Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, yeah. Nigga, no. Anyway.
This nigga out of live, fool. You gotta be stopped, bro. You gotta be stopped, dog.
Hey, I've been hearing this shit. This song's from my oldest son and my oldest son for a long time. My boy love him some white girl music. It's crazy. It's insane. I thought I was Jesus.
Jesus.
And this one over here like it too. He gonna act like he wasn't, but he was listening to it. He was over there jamming. You see his feet? You see his feet behind? Oh, you can't see him. He back there doing that dumbass Oculus shit. But let's start with this. It says cuffed, slapped, and sued. So if you cuffed, slapped, and sued someone, that means the cops were in the wrong. Would you care to take that?
Yeah,
That's
but
you.
I gotta see it, woman. It said thin blue lies, nigga, at the bottom. Nigga, come on now. Come on. Cup slapped and sued. Nigga, let's go.
This man just slapped at me for nothing, bro. I don't appreciate that. It's called resisting. You can't get mad at me because you ain't going against it. Stop pushing against it. I'm not doing you, man.
A Jacksonville man has filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against multiple Jacksonville sheriff
like a little boy.
alleging
Come
excessive force during a traffic stop. According to the
Nigga.
lawsuit, the encounter escalated after the man questioned the stop.
Nigga, stop moving.
He alleges officers used force that was unnecessary, punitive, and retaliatory.
That's terrible.
The incident was captured on body-worn camera, and the lawsuit...
I mean, hold on, let me go back. I know this is important to the case.
Yeah, the boy cut his hair off.
Cut his hair off. he looked like a good citizen, boy.
Yeah,
He looked like a good
don't look like he got a job.
Put on him a job. Damn, that got some Cartiers on.
You hear me? I like it. That boy throw a suit on you, a sport of God. That nigga for some type of stuff. What? Stop playing.
Hey, money will make you do anything. Make you get your act.
Cut that shit off, nigga. Fuck that. Cut that shit off.
Let's get. What do you say? Give me my money. That's a
whole fact.
And retaliatory. The incident was captured on body-worn camera, and the lawsuit claims the video shows an officer slapping the man, followed by additional force during the arrest. The man was charged at the time, but those charges were later dismissed. Now, he is suing the officers and the city under federal civil rights law, claiming violations of the Fourth Amendment, including excessive force and failure to intervene. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has not admitted wrongdoing and says the matter is under review.
Of course.
Thin blue lies, baby.
Always under.
The lawsuit alleges that at least one officer had a history of disciplinary issues and that other officers failed to intervene during the encounter. Civil rights lawsuits like this are often brought under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983, a federal statute allowing citizens to sue government officials for constitutional violations. If successful, damages would be paid not by the individual officers, but typically by taxpayers. Cases like this often hinge on body cam footage, officer reports, and whether the force used was objectively reasonable under the circumstances.
This is DeJuan Ellis under arrest with JSO. Ellis was pulled over for running 2 stop signs. According to the arrest report, while the officer was searching Mr. Ellis's vehicle, Ellis began to actively physically resist by turning his body. Officer Hendricks and Officer Murphy put Ellis in handcuffs and said he continued to resist. Onlookers were recording the incident, including when Ellis was slapped by Murphy, but the slaps are not listed in the police report.
Before we hear the audio and see the video, let's talk about the part everyone noticed.
Now let's talk about it for real. OG, question for you, my good sir.
Go ahead, my good sir.
We've been doing this for probably about at least 2 years, maybe 3 years, watching these bullshit ass body cams, right? How many times have we watched these videos have cops told the truth?
Now, one, they love to lie, or which is considered another lie, leave information out. People, we show y'all this all the time. All this stuff comes out in courts.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
I don't think I ever seen a cop on here tell the truth. I don't think I seen it once.
I don't think I've seen it.
Maybe we have.
A recant of arrest. Them niggas ain't never been right. They always embellish. They add sauce to it. And then they don't tell the truth because I'm gonna be honest with you. If they saying it, let's just keep it real. If they saying it to a chief or they the person that's above them when it's a serious case, then they still lie, but they try to tell it. But when they talk to each other, they just straight lying.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you'll hear 2-3 stories before the main man come, and then they try to get their story together. Then everybody's story is the same all of a sudden. I wouldn't believe that.
Oh, they gonna be doing this shit. Boop, boop, boop. Muting, mute. This is crazy. But look, it's a problem because I've always talked about this. You want to say they're good cops.
John the Baptist 9795 settled the IQ agent.
What the fuck is that? I don't know what the fuck that said. But the thing is, I always tell y'all, we see these cops and y'all want to call them good and all this extra bullshit that y'all want. I know you love these motherfuckers. Y'all are so in love with a motherfucker. Y'all blindly give no faults or anything to these motherfuckers without even knowing them, knowing their character, knowing nothing about them. You automatically give them that pass. And they do dumb shit. I'm talking about the ones that watched this motherfucker slap this nigga and did nothing.
Nothing. And have y'all noticed? Have y'all
who slapped him? I'm talking about the 3 other officers that watched this nigga slap them, but they said this. I ain't seen nothing. It didn't happen. What you talking about?
Have y'all ever noticed that these officers that don't like we're not just talking about, like Tom got a good point when he's talking about the officers not even speaking up. But every time these officers display this type of action, every time they look into them, they got disciplinary actions against them.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, it ain't us telling y'all this. If we can see it, they obviously did. They seen the shit and just looked past it. And then when it escalates to this, where a nigga out here pimp slapping a young nigga like, bitch, you should have had my money when you got where my money at. He's slapping that nigga like, bro, where my money at? You know what I'm saying? This ain't right.
My money.
But see, John the Baptist and Zuma, the bootlicking squad, they think this is acceptable. The officers should be out here pimp slapping youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Y'all got to be stopped, bro. Too much power to these officers, y'all.
Yeah, too much power. Oh, that cop gay. He might be gay. He on. I'm gonna tell you what. He act like a nigga on roids. Actually.
You remember?
I mean, I don't know how many niggas I slapped like that. No, I ain't never slapped a dude like that. It was actually I always balled my fist up. I thought it was a slap, but just too disrespectful. I want you to have a little bit of respect when I beat your ass in front of these girls. Just a little bit, not a whole lot.
The slap. Because nothing says professional law enforcement quite like open-handing a citizen on camera like you're auditioning for America's Got Talented Egos. Apparently, in Jacksonville, asking questions during a traffic stop is now considered a hands-on learning experience. You don't get answers. You get corrected with a palm. And thank goodness for body cameras, because without video, we'd be told this was a routine stop.
Absolutely.
That the citizen was aggressive and that the officer feared for his safety.
Absolutely.
But now we're left asking, if this is what officers are willing to do on camera, what happens when the camera isn't rolling? And here's where it gets truly impressive. According to the officer's official police report, Ellis was resisting arrest. How? By turning his body. That's it. No punches, no running, no reaching for a weapon. He rotated. Apparently, in Jacksonville, human anatomy itself is now non-compliant.
That's all fact.
Your spine, suspicious. Your shoulders, escalatory.
Yeah.
Your ability to move in 3 dimensions, active resistance. This is what we call report gymnastics. Because once force is used, the paperwork has to catch up. So suddenly, words become threats, questions become defiance, and turning your body becomes grounds for physical punishment. It's not about what actually happened. It's about writing something, anything, that makes the force look justified after the fact. If turning your body is resisting arrest, then every human being with joints is a threat, which explains a lot.
Absolutely.
This is body cam video of one of the slaps.
This man just slapped at me for nothing, bro. I don't appreciate that. It's called resisting. I ain't tell you can't get mad at me because your ain't going together. Stop pushing against it. I'm not doing you, man.
The only issue isn't
bitch ass nigga.
It's that it happened in front of witnesses wearing the same uniform.
That's what I felt with it.
They watched.
You little bitch.
They heard. They did.
I mean, come on.
Nothing.
That's what you feel like when you see that
Which
motherfucker.
brings us
That
to the
little, little quick slap. Little bitch, shut up, nigga.
And they're gonna come up here and talk about that slap. They can't justify that slap. Can't justify that slap, boy.
Oh, don't
They
worry.
gonna handcuff and everything. Then you can't justify that slap. Tell me why he slapped him, nigga. Did he have right to slap him? Nigga? What did he do to cause the slap?
He did that.
Yeah.
He did that right there.
Yeah, you can't even do that. Slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, motherfucker can't. You know you can't do any external shaking and shit. Get your ass slapped around here, boy. I told you to quit moving. Quit resisting. Quit resisting. Stupid
Official law
ass
enforcement
motherfuckers.
motto. If I didn't throw the punch, I didn't see it.
Absolutely.
Failure to intervene isn't accidental. It's structural. Because stepping in has consequences. Silence has rewards.
JSO confirmed Officer Murphy was suspended for 8 days after an in-house complaint was investigated. Today, Stephen Kelly, DeJuan Ellis's attorney, found a lawsuit in federal court in the Middle District for civil rights violations that Ellis experienced at the hands of Officer Murphy.
I ain't understand it, you know. I just felt bad, like I ain't know how to feel at the time. I was angered. I was hurt.
One word that I think of when I see that video is humiliation. There's
I see it.
There is no way around it. There is no tactical means of slapping someone who complied with all of your requests. He was handcuffed. He wasn't slapped once. He wasn't slapped twice. He was slapped 3 times while handcuffed. And that's not a police tactic. That's humiliation. That's assault and battery.
Now, don't worry. Accountability is coming. We're told there's an investigation, possibly a review, maybe even a policy reminder email. Worst case scenario,
$500,000 for every slap.
Best case scenario,
1.5.
a settlement quietly approved during a city council meeting.
1.5.
No one watches. And the taxpayers, they get the bill.
The lawsuit claims excessive force, failure to intervene, violating the 4th and 14th Amendment rights, fabrication of evidence, false reporting, municipal liability under Monell, with damages of emotional distress, financial loss, among other losses. They're requesting a jury trial.
Slapping someone who you know is unarmed, being compliant, right, and handcuffed, whether you have a badge or a gun or not, is wrong.
Kelly said the federal lawsuit is just the beginning. Ellis filed a complaint with JSO, but said he was never told about the 8-day suspension until our interview. Ellis did take a plea for resisting without violence. The 2 stop sign violations he was originally pulled over for, those were dropped. Kelly wants to know if the officer was also retrained, and Ellis believes the officer that slapped him should be fired.
This lawsuit isn't shocking. What would be shocking is if it were rare. But it's not. It's another entry in a long list of cases where force is used first, justifications come later, and accountability never quite arrives. Not immediately, not publicly, sometimes not at all.
That's a fact.
This isn't anti-police. It's anti-impunity. Because authority without accountability isn't public safety. It's just power, protected by uniforms, lawyers, and your tax dollars. Ellis's attorney made it clear. This wasn't tactical, it wasn't necessary, and it wasn't about control. Ellis was already handcuffed when he was slapped 3 times. According to the attorney, this wasn't law enforcement. It was humiliation. And humiliation is not a policing tool. Thin blue lies, baby.
What you think about that, OG?
Yeah, get that boy. Like I say, man, get that boy his money. I'm talking about, and the nigga lied. We already knew that. Everything we already knew. It's not like nothing new. I'm not shocked to see the police officer do the thing that he do. I'm glad to see the young man took pride in himself and when he got that haircut. That's gonna give him some extra money. That the $25 saved him a lot. Yeah, he about to win on this one, bro. He just need to stay quiet. He ain't really do nothing crazy. I mean, I thought I was gonna hear some extra fluff shit, but I ain't even heard none of that. So yeah, I believe he's gonna get his money. They're gonna lose on this one. The city just gonna have to pay out. But yeah, this for the people who believe in the police. and believe the police is doing no wrong out here. Obviously they is, because they're here slapping people like a motherfucker, and you know they trying to get away with it. But thank God to the accountability of that camera, the transparency of that camera, man.
That camera's a motherfucker, boy. They be catching niggas up. But I even got a better one for you. Brought to you by John Lang. You know who John Lang is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to make sure. We're gonna bring him back. What up, mama? How you doing? How you do that there? All right.
They run today, mama. Everybody tired of getting their teeth kicked in. They don't want to come up on the panel, man. They just
little bit
show been on for almost 40 minutes.
Here we go.
This to the fact crazy. That we live in a culture that prides itself on individualism, freedom, and opportunity. From a very young age, we are taught about the concept of heroes and icons in American society. People who succeed against all odds, make the right choice in morally ambiguous situations, and people who have the courage and conviction to stand for their principles even in the face of horrible consequences. These archetypes embody the fundamental concepts of a modern-day American hero, and they also represent the choices and character of a 20-year-old college football player named Keon Green. Now, as a quick side note, I'm not sure if it's actually pronounced Keon or Quan, but I'm going to say Keon throughout this video because that's what pleases my Southern accent. But we'll get to Keon's story in a moment, and every good story.
I do. I figured out how to stream to Instagram, so I do got an Instagram video up right now. I don't know if anyone in there, and there's no one in there. You know, it's my first Instagram video, so you know we do. It's also vertical. It's vertical. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do what it is. We're gonna keep adding to the motherfucking stream just to make sure it's an extra way of keeping videos, you know what I'm saying? Keeping libraries, you know, because if one person ain't got my one can't have this library, I'll get it from another one, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I do have Instagram up there. Y'all can hit me up on Instagram. It's Uncle Tom 1 on Instagram. Not the number one, but Uncle Tom, number 1. Yeah, there we go. On Instagram. Which I barely even, to be honest with you, I barely check. But I just figured out the password to it, to be honest with you. Ever since my other phone from the house fire got burned up, I couldn't remember my motherfucking password. And I didn't remember the motherfucking name to it. I only have my personal one that most people use right now. So, well, hell with everyone there. You know. But, you know. Hey, I be forgetting shit. I got it written down now. I even know the password to my other Instagram. So we good.
Needs a good villain. This is San Jose police officer Mark McNamara. And in the early morning hours of March 27th, 2022, he was working the scene of a homicide at the intersection of 4th Street and San Carlos in the heart of San Jose, California. A shooting had occurred a few minutes prior that resulted in a fatality, and the officers were roping off the area and preparing the scene for their detectives to initiate the investigation process. It was around this time that Keon entered a nearby taco place called La Victoria Taqueria. Now, judging by the surveillance footage that you're going to watch here in a minute, I wouldn't call this place the most prestigious establishment, if you know what I mean. It was full of people who had stayed out on a Saturday night long enough for it to become Sunday. So you can imagine the rather eclectic nature of the people who come together at that specific place and time. Prior to Keon entering the restaurant, an individual identified as Brian Carter entered the taco joint, along with 2 unidentified friends of his. From what I've gathered, both Brian and his friends may have been highly intoxicated by the time they got to the restaurant. Now, another aspect of American culture that I didn't mention earlier, and it's one that we happen to share with cultures worldwide, is that we like to get drunk and fight each other. And it looks like that's exactly what Brian and his friends intended to do. All right, full transparency, we only have so much of the surveillance footage to draw any conclusions from. But it looks to me like Brian and his large friend were talking smack to Keon when the big man decided to throw a sucker punch at him. And that's when Keon absolutely wrecked this dude's shit with a nasty right cross that put this tree trunk of a man down immediately. And from there, the fight broke out with Keon ultimately landing on top of the dude that tried to sucker punch him and giving him the Dagestani-style ground and pound enchilada that he had ordered. Brian tried to come over and assist his friend, but a random guy at the restaurant wasn't about to let Keon get jumped. And shout out to this guy, because at no point does he just give up and leave, and he ultimately probably saved Keon's life. Now, the people in the restaurant weren't really freaking out that much at this point because, like I said earlier, this is the kind of time and place where you might expect things like this to happen. But that quickly changed when they realized that Brian was holding a gun and literally all of their lives were in immediate danger. As soon as everyone saw the gun, they all ran for the exit, including the security guard. Now, this left 5 people in the restaurant: Keon, Brian and his 2 friends, and the random guy who had came to Keon's rescue. And that's excluding the workers who were essentially trapped in the back in between the front door and this whole altercation happening. And the fight was still on. At one point, Keon managed to get up and actually make his way to the front door of the taqueria, but he wasn't about to leave the random guy who jumped in to help save him. So he went right back in, knowing that a gun could be fired at him at any moment. Keon managed to fight his way back into the restaurant, and with the help of the random dude, he was able to wrestle the gun away from Brian. Once he gained control of the firearm, Keon actually backed away from his attackers momentarily in what appears to be an attempt to de-escalate the situation. Now, by this time, the people who were pouring out of the taqueria had caught the attention of the San Jose officers who were working the nearby homicide scene, including Officer McNamara. The officers had received reports of someone with a gun, so they all rushed over to the restaurant thinking that whoever was inside there must be related to the homicide that they were currently investigating. While the officers were making their way to the restaurant, the momentary peace that Keon had managed to establish by taking possession of the firearm was quickly dissolving. Just as the officers arrived at the front steps of the taqueria, Brian launched another attack at Keon in an attempt to regain control of the firearm. Keon was doing his best to keep separation and exit the situation as quickly as possible without having to use the firearm. But as Brian pushed him out the door of the restaurant, Keon was met by several San Jose officers. Officer McNamara was the only officer to discharge his weapon out of the 8 officers that were on the scene.
8 officers there, only 1 nigga. That's a whole fact. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mama. Tell them out here, just go ahead and hit the like button. We don't get a lot of shares over here. You can hit the like button or share it out to your family member. You know what? If you got a liberal family member in your ranks, please send them the thing so they can come in here and they can hate me. You know, I like being hated. You know, it's a thing that I love. It gives us more stuff to talk about, you know, because I can go off on a motherfucker I can't stand, or a motherfucker can't stand me because they say stupid shit. So yeah, if you have a liberal person in your goddamn family, you know, and you want to see them get cussed out, you may love them. You can love a person, but you can still want their ass to get cussed out every now and again, you know, so it don't make it look bad on you, right? Look, say they can hate me, right? I'm a black man in America, you know what I'm saying? They can hate me, and I just go off on them. You know, it is what it is. But if you have a friend out there that hates extreme right personality like myself, not a conservative, not a Republican, but extreme far right, yeah, send them this way. We love those people. We love the liberals. But yeah, he is the only one out of 8 officers to shoot, and it's kind of insane. I don't. Yeah.
And he shot Keon a total of 4 times. As you can see from the footage, there was less than 3 seconds of time that passed between Officer McNamara issuing a verbal command to him discharging his firearm. And Kaon clearly had his hands in the air as soon as he realized what was going on, but by that time it was too late. Now, normally there might be an argument to be made that
I would love to hear the argument from that police officer. I would love to hear the argument from that police officer. Because I know he's like, well, I was protecting everyone in this situation. I didn't have time to think. Right? What did your eyes see that the other, let's be realistic. Even though there was 8 officers there, 2 were walking up, you had at least 5 at the steps. At least 5 at the steps. So what did you, as one officer out of there, saw that the other officers didn't see and didn't decide to shoot? Were they just scared? Or were you overzealous? That's the question I would say. Is they scared or overzealous? I don't know. I would say he's more overzealous, but that's just me.
Kaon being shot by Officer McNamara was the result of poor judgment on the officer's part due to the psychological priming of having just worked a homicide scene that involved a shooting. And the same can be said for Kaon. I can only imagine how difficult it would be to go from fighting for your life to realizing the police are there and that they're not part of the threat. And in my opinion, the fact that Kaon was able to realize what was going on and make a legitimate attempt to surrender within 3 seconds is very impressive, even if it didn't save him from being shot. Kaon ultimately survived this incident after having to endure emergency surgery. But it was what happened after the shooting that revealed the true character of Officer McNamara. And it paints this whole situation in a totally different light. The shooting immediately erupted a firestorm in the community, and Kaon filed a lawsuit about a week later. By this time, the story had already reached mainstream news outlets, and just over a month after Kaon filed his lawsuit, the surveillance and body camera footage was released, and Officer McNamara was named as the shooter.
Details tonight about the man shot by police after a fight at a busy taqueria in San Jose. Both police and the man's lawyers say the man wounded had a gun after taking it away from someone else during a scuffle, but the attorney says his client is a hero.
Now, obviously, this added a lot of fuel to the fire for the San Jose community that was outraged by this incident. But Kaon's case quietly proceeded through the courts, and this story eventually left the mainstream news cycle. For almost 2 years following the incident, Officer McNamara remained on administrative leave. Even though the city had been sued and an investigation into the shooting was ongoing, Officer McNamara still had his job. In June of 2023, Officer McNamara was deposed as part of Kaon's lawsuit, and this is what he had to say about his actions that day.
Is there any, do you feel like is there anything that you want Kaon Green to know? Meaning you're sorry for shooting him or anything like that?
Every time I've ever had to use force on somebody, it makes me feel bad. I don't like hurting people. I'm not a monster, right? I'm a human being just like everybody else in this room. So regardless of the circumstances, of course, I would want anyone that I use force on to know, hey, I'm sorry. It's a bitter part of my job. Sometimes it has to be done. As far as Mr. Green, yeah, you know, I don't know what the relationship was. I know you disclosed earlier. I don't know if there was anything tied in with the homicide or what Mr. Green was doing. I don't know about the huge fight inside. I don't know who they were, what they were doing. Nobody's really filled me in. So if you're telling me that Mr. Green was not related to the...
He's lying. You can't tell me a year and some change later, you don't know, or at least a year later, even 6 months later, 5 months later, you don't know if he was actually involved in that same homicide. Come on, bro. Stop the bullshit. You were filled in. You motherfuckers talk. Y'all what is it? Cackle like fucking bitches over there. Stop acting like you don't. This is the bullshit we're talking about. Just lie. Just lie for no fucking reason. If you don't have no remorse for it, but you've shown that you really don't have any remorse for shooting a motherfucker, and I can understand. You thought your life was in danger, even though the gun was pointed up in the air. One, it was pointed up in the air if you want to say he still had the gun in his hand. And then as soon as he seen and recognized you, that bitch wasn't sliding out of his hand with his hands up. So I don't know what you thought, or poor judgment, or whatever they wanted to say. No, you're a fucking moron, sir. You don't deserve a badge, but I guarantee you still have it. So it really doesn't matter, because they're going to take the totality of the situation instead of what actually fucking happened, which is stupid. But whatever.
Homicide. Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
And so you'd apologize to Mr. Green for shooting him?
If he was here right now, I would say, I'm sorry. I would apologize to every single, and I have. If you go through my body worn camera, I've apologized. I apologize to almost everybody I use force on. I don't like doing it. It doesn't make me feel good. So.
And especially where you may have essentially hurt someone that was actually trying to just protect themselves from being injured, right? Being using force against someone that's maybe committing a crime is one thing, but incidentally using force against someone that was merely trying to protect themselves is something that you probably feel it's kind of worse than the other, right?
Stop putting words in his pussy mouth. He ain't said none of shit. He won't even think of none of that shit. This is why I can't stand these fucking reporters. Where the fuck he's talking to, whether it's a goddamn what the fuck, internal affairs, or where the fuck. Nah, nigga. That nigga don't got no fucking remorse. The fuck are you talking about? If he had remorse about shooting that motherfucker, he'd have said it. But he did. Even if he knew he was fucking in part of it or trying to save his own life. He didn't give a fuck. Come on, man. It was messing me with that bullshit. I think it's internal affairs you're talking to. This is the dumb shit I'm talking about. Man, why they fucking let internal affairs investigate anything? They're not going to do any fucking thing anyway. And these citizen boards, too, they're a bunch of full of fucking old pieces of shit. They'll be like, I'm sorry to the police officer. You got only two ways you're going to get it. You're going to get an old kooky ass fucking leftist ass woke ass motherfucking old person, or you're going to get one that just licks the taint of a motherfucking police officer no matter what. It's crazy. Crazy. I just don't understand it. A Zoomer said he got a bald head. So I still got that damn. Oh, it ain't even up. But I ain't got it up. I would say it, but I ain't got it up. But I do. I think I do maybe got this.
To make love. I want to make love. I want somebody to beat the fuck out my pussy.
Okay. Let's continue with this old motherfucker, man.
That people who think like that, who have a heavy remorse after the facts, right? They don't usually last in law enforcement. So,
see what I'm saying? Listen, it's mind you, I didn't watch none of this shit. It's obvious this nigga's not remorseful. It is not that hard to see that this cracker is not remorseful. Can you hear me now? What's up, Omni? How you doing, my good self?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man,
What we got?
shit. Listen to this sorry ass motherfucking police officer, and then I think it's internal affairs is literally trying to motherfucking put words in his piece of shit mouth, saying he's remorseful, even though he wasn't. Like I thought he wasn't. Stop talking for these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers need to be off the force. But it is what it is, man.
That ain't internal affairs job.
Yeah, they put words in this motherfucking mouth the whole time. about him being remorseful and shit, and you will say, well, he said, well, this nigga said. Oh, matter of fact, I'll let you listen to it. This shit was stupid. Where the fuck is my screen at? There we go.
Kind of worse than the other, right?
You have to understand that people who think like that, who have a heavy remorse after the facts, right? They don't usually last in law enforcement. So I can't live my life saying, well, now that it's been over a year, almost 2 years, and we have all of these facts, I can't go back and say, man, I made the wrong decision. I didn't make the wrong decision. I took the
You did. You were the only motherfucker who shot. That nigga turned to you with an open hand. And if his hands are open, you don't shoot. You dumb motherfucker. That means you would have shot a child if he had a plastic dart gun that fell. And you're like, oh, I feel bad. I'm going to shoot this nigga. That's crazy. You made a horrible shoot. This nigga don't feel bad. I don't know why that motherfucking turtle
Yeah,
trying to. It's crazy.
He don't feel bad at all. He don't feel bad at all. They should just fire his ass. I don't understand why he's trying to work with him, because, yeah, I hear what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit's terrible. And this is why I don't like the citizen board fucking either. I don't like them motherfuckers either. But I damn sure don't like the internal affairs, because the ones that actually try to get so-called justice out of there, get weed out some of these bad motherfuckers, they get rid of them really quick. They don't want people in there trying to get rid of other cops. You're supposed to lick their taint. A bootlickers. It's crazy. All right.
The circumstances, and I acted to the best of my training and knowledge and ability. And I think if you look into my file, you'll see that I've used force many times. Zero complaints, right? Because it's always been necessary. I always do what I have to do.
Because no one fucking
So you're
bitch, just because you ain't got no no motherfucking complaints don't mean a goddamn thing. Doesn't mean a goddamn thing. What did mama say? Let me see. He does feel bad. He ain't slept in 2 years. Look at those black bags on his. Yeah, you crazy. That nigga ain't missed a lick of sleep.
Does it make it worse that Mr. Green wasn't related to the homicide? Not for me.
So according to Officer McNamara, he was just doing an unfortunate part of his job, and he's sorry to everyone who he has had to use force against. But he still doesn't believe he made the wrong choice in Keon's shooting based on the circumstantial evidence. And it seems to me like he's basically saying that anyone in his shoes would have made the same decision, despite the fact that there were 7 other officers on the scene in the same circumstances as Officer McNamara who didn't fire their weapon. And at least 5 of those officers were pointing their firearm directly at Keon when he exited the restaurant. Anyway, so Officer McNamara tried to play this I did the most reasonable thing card for several months. And it seemed like the San Jose Police Department was poised to come to his defense. That was until early November of 2023, when Officer McNamara became the target of another internal investigation stemming from an unrelated incident that was never publicly released. But what was publicly revealed were the psychotic, indefensible, and unapologetically racist text messages that Officer McNamara had been sending his friends and coworkers both before and after the shooting.
Former officer Mark McNamara allegedly sent text messages to another SJPD employee that the chief says demonstrates racial bias. New at 10 and 10 pages of texts over the course of nearly 4 months released by police.
I hate black people. I hate them motherfuckers too.
At least today, McNamara, who is white, sent messages that included racial slurs and even said, quote, I hate black people.
Officer McNamara resigned 2 days before these text messages were shared publicly by the San Jose Police Department. And this was essentially a death blow to any defense the city might have had against Keon in his lawsuit. Officer McNamara wasn't criminally charged, but he did face some other consequences as a result of these text messages being made public.
Nearly a week after the San Jose Police Department released racist text messages sent by a former police officer, there's work underway to keep him from working in law enforcement again.
A police officer who resigned in November after his racist text surfaced now has a gun violence restraining order against him. The Mercury News reports authorities have seized Mark McNamara's large weapons stockpile. Documents from last month say McNamara will not be able to access his 18 firearms until May next year.
Well, the Santa Clara County District Attorney has been reviewing cases that his office says Officer Mark McNamara played a significant role. So at this point, that could potentially mean more than 50 cases could be dismissed, or the convicted people could have their records cleared.
A couple of months later, in January of 2024, a federal judge ordered a second batch of Officer McNamara's text messages to be released, and they were just as damning as the previous ones. Not only that, but Officer McNamara was caught deleting some of his social media accounts in what appeared to be an attempt to hide evidence of his conduct. Keon's lawsuit eventually made it before the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, where McNamara was denied qualified immunity. By this time, it was pretty clear that if the city took this to trial, they were going to risk paying tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. So both parties geared up to come to the settlement table.
A young man shot 3 years ago by San Jose police could be awarded $8 million by the city. The city attorney wrote a memo to the city council recommending they pay that $8 million settlement to Keon Green to avoid a trial that could lead to a potentially higher payout. The city attorney recommends it be approved on January 13th. That's according to the Mercury News, which first reported the settlement.
Keon went on to make a full recovery from the shooting and continue to pursue his career as a professional athlete. And he told KTVU that the whole incident was a blessing in disguise.
It's a turn. It's a turn of times, man. Actually a test of times too, but man, it boosts my spirits a whole lot. It just believing in myself and just fighting back from the brink of death.
I don't believe
it was a very exasperating.
Emotionally intelligent.
What'd you say?
Get emotional intelligence rhetoric. Or soothsayer. I was trying up to be a soothsayer here that just want to load. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Like, this shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, the people that go into the front telling you whatever you want to hear, and then the whole time. So it should have happened on the first case, but we had to wait until another case. And with us knowing the facts of the first case, like, what the fuck happened with the second case? Now I really want to know what happened with the second case.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know what happened. Why?
Because all we have is the text message, but that's not what they found. They didn't start. It didn't start with the text messages.
No.
That second case had to be like ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
if the whole DA had to turn around and look at all the cases that motherfucker was a part of, oh yeah, it was bigger than what the fuck they trying to put out there. The text messages wasn't shit. They try and take that motherfucker. Well, they did. Ain't no try. They did take that motherfucker's guns away from him. Yeah. Some that nigga did something wrong. I don't understand why he wasn't in jail.
But what they'll tell the people is whatever they need to placate their emotions. You know what I'm saying? To placate their sense of sensibility.
Oh yeah,
And it's just
absolutely.
like, oh no, it's okay.
Look what we did. We took him out the force just like you asked. It's terrible. Like, yeah, we got to quit letting these motherfuckers get away with this. That's why I don't think the citizen board nor the motherfucking other shit should be. Listen, I think you should put a court of public opinion. Goddamn it, put these niggas out for the whole public to vote on what should happen to this motherfucker, man. Oh, niggas, niggas be getting fucked up around here, boy. There it is. Let me send this to myself again. But yeah, that shit. We shouldn't have had to wait to see him get fired, or we shouldn't have had to wait to fucking literally get his information so they can actually put a death blow to his lawsuit because a motherfucker got shot for no fucking reason. And you're telling me, oh, because of this? I mean, this was a death blow to him? Not me showing him my hands with an open palm and everything else was literally blanked out. I mean, I ain't had no gun in my fucking hands. Everything was not. I turned to you with empty hands. That's what y'all tell us to do. Drop whatever you got. And if I turned around to you with empty hands and you still shoot me, what the fuck? What the fuck? But hey, these motherfuckers get away with everything, man. This is crazy.
Thing to go through, but it just showed me that nothing is insurmountable.
Beyond losing his job, having his guns taken, and being decertified, McNamara never faced any consequences for his actions. And if you take the time to find the log of his text messages, it's clear that he did not care if he cost the city millions of dollars. Based on my reading of those messages, he was convinced that he did the right thing. And he even blatantly scoffed at the idea that Keon should be compensated for what he had to go through. Now, I can't show you those text messages here, obviously, but they're not hard to find if you want to look around the internet. Like I said at the beginning of this episode, a big part of American culture revolves around the idea of being the hero in your own life and being a hero to society whenever you can. In former Officer McNamara's own narrative, he's the hero of the story. He was a hero of a police officer who made a split-second decision that was justified by the facts available to him at the time. And all this nonsense about his text messages were just his personal banter with his friends and coworkers. But now, over here in objective reality, Keon is clearly the actual hero of this story. I mean, the man managed to absolutely manhandle 3 people after an unprovoked attack, with some help, of course, and then gain almost complete control over the situation. He likely saved the lives of all the workers and people still in and around that restaurant, just to be shot by the people who should have been doing what he had just done. Although there is a clear hero to this story, it still makes my mind wander to the relationship between our cultural obsession with icons and heroes and the practical decisions that members of law enforcement make while on duty. Because see, the notion of heroism tends to come with the baggage of self-righteousness. If someone is constantly being praised for being a hero, and perhaps they even see themselves as a hero, then they're likely more predisposed to attempting to do heroic things. And that can be a serious problem when doing the heroic thing is more important than doing the right thing, especially when you don't have all the facts and you're making split-second decisions. My point here is that I think there's a thread of this story that harkens back to the fact that a lot of officers experience continuing hypervigilance. And law enforcement culture seems to be reinforcing the psychological dynamics that prime officers to view themselves as heroes that are always at the ready. Not only does this line of thinking alienate the public and build the foundations for a God complex and an insane ego, but it also subtly encourages officers to make dangerous and irrational decisions in moments where every second counts. Look, I'm not a psychologist, a sociologist, an attorney, or anything like that. I'm just a journalist with a YouTube channel, so I'm not really qualified to make these observations with any meaningful degree of credibility. But I have poured thousands of hours into understanding the legal framework surrounding police interactions, including watching thousands of hours of body camera footage. And this seems to be a relatively plausible observation based on that experience. Now, you take that for whatever it's worth to you, but I don't think you need a degree to see for yourself that the culture of policing is just as guilty for all the misconduct and constitutional violations and unnecessary fatalities that happen in police work as much as the officers who actually commit those violations and misconduct. In America, you can do the right thing and still fit the silhouette of the wrong guy. And it certainly seems like we are tolerating a system that is designed to shoot silhouettes, no matter how clearly they can be seen. That's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. I sincerely appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video.
That was a whole fact right there. That was damn near a bar if he said it right.
It really does help the channel grow. I want to give a special shout out to Fox 2 KTVU News for their excellent coverage of this story from beginning to end. They do great investigative work, and I highly recommend that you give them your support. If you wouldn't mind liking this video and subscribing to this channel, it would help me continue to tell these stories. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Racism of those carrying badges and guns not only survives in the San Jose Police Department, but thrives.
4 San Jose police officers are on leave tonight as the department investigates a series of Facebook posts mocking minorities and women.
The city of San Jose recently approved a $400,000 settlement for a former San Jose police officer who says he was harassed for being Muslim.
First, a veteran San Jose officer caught in a storm of controversy. His threatening tweets ignite nationwide fury, and tonight, critics are calling for his head.
Last Thursday afternoon, the San Jose Police Department received information from the FBI regarding disturbing and hateful social media posts that were allegedly made by a non-sworn employee of the department.
This is what we consistently see in terms of behavior. Someone much more smart and wittier than me once said, I don't necessarily believe what you say because I see what you do.
I tell you something. You know what? What I learned in my motherfucking life here. I don't know why that shit was disconnected. I just seen it up. Oh, shit, man. Oh, okay. I don't understand why these motherfuckers literally do this shit. What I learned, OG, is that these motherfuckers that are here, that are sworn to police us, are just order followers. And there's nothing wrong with it, right? I guess. Well, there is something wrong with it. Because you're going like a robot and not thinking. And sometimes you need to think a little bit, right? Now, I live in Florida. We all know this. The fucking city of Florida. Not city of Florida, state of Florida. Miami Beach mayor, Republican, piece of shit, did some stupid shit. Now this video I seen, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. What type of weak piece of shit are you that you can't take a motherfucker clowning you online? Look at this motherfucker did right here. The mayor and the police got to be ashamed of themselves. They need to be slapped in the motherfucking mouth for doing the dumb, saying stupid shit like this. This is crazy. Like, come on, man. Quit being a bitch. Take the fucking commentary. The motherfuckers don't. No one has to like you. And for this mayor to think someone has to like you, this is just motherfucker's justification why they're there.
Picture to make sure it's you. We're not sure.
Okay.
Is that your account?
I don't answer questions.
I refuse to answer questions without my lawyer present.
That's a fact.
So I really don't know how to answer that.
What up, Jay Rilla? Hey, Rilla.
This is freedom of speech. This is America, right?
And
Veteran.
And I agree with you 100%.
And why are you here?
We're not talking to the right person.
If you agree 100%, why are you there? This is where a fucking cop said, you know, we made contact. Kept pushing. Yeah, like they got a motherfucking watchful eye on you or some shit. You don't need to go over there. You seen what it said. What did it say that broke the law? That's what you need to be worried about. What threat was made, on whose life was it made, and move on from there. If you agree with what her First Amendment rights, then why the fuck are you in her motherfucking doorway? Hopefully she lives in an apartment and you ain't inside the house. But let's continue.
We want to go see who the right person
Okay,
is.
how can I help you?
So pretty much it's just a statement that was made as far as,
verbatim, it says the guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community in any way. Even leaves the room when they vote and on related matters. Wants you to know that you're all welcome. Clown face, clown face, clown face.
Nigga, you there for nothing. So what the message, I don't know if y'all heard, a man that doesn't stick up for the LGBT showed a video that he didn't like. He wanted to shut down a theater. The other complaint on there was the motherfucker said it should be the death of all Palestinians. Okay, not they need to die, but the mayor is the one that supports the death of all Palestinians, doesn't support the Palestinians, and some other bullshit. Nothing there was a threat in any shape, fashion, or form. Why are you there? Why are you there? You're making your fucking police department look stupid. Because none of that is against the law. But there's what, a minute left? Shit. They're going to make up something. Watch.
3 days ago.
You don't know if it was you?
I'm not going to answer whether that's me or not.
Okay.
The concerning part and not concerning for the person who's posting it.
Hold on. The concerning part, but not the concerning part for the person who's posting it. Okay, that makes more sense.
Well, we're just trying to prevent somebody else getting agitated or
someone getting agitated for saying that the mayor doesn't support fucking the Palestinians and he don't stand up for the LGBTQ, and he went to a movie, he tried to shut down the theater because of a movie that he didn't like. What? Get the fuck out of here.
Or agreeing with the statement. We're not saying it's true or not.
Understood.
If you understand if it's not true or not, why are you fucking there, you motherfucking morons?
That guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians.
So what?
That can probably incite somebody.
No, it ain't inciting shit, pussy. It wasn't a threat. It didn't say gather up. Let's go take charge of this motherfucker who supports the death of all Palestinians. That ain't what it said, fuck nigga.
To do something radical. That's all we're here to talk about.
We don't need to talk about nothing.
Your side. If it was you that posted that, I would think to refrain from posting things like that because that could get
Shut up.
I appreciate your concern. I appreciate you coming out here.
Okay,
that's it.
That is it.
Okay.
I'm going to maintain my amendment rights to not answer the question about whether that's. I hope that's understandable.
Right. We appreciate it.
Thank you as well.
Why are you there? Why did you come? You think that they're supposed to say, yeah, it was me, man. Fuck that nigga, man. And the shit that she said is stupid. Who gives a fuck if he calls for the death of all Palestinians? I don't care. Let them all kill each other. I don't fucking care. Whether he supports Palestine or Israel, they both need to go up out of the United States, if you ask me. But I don't care. Stay over there and fight for that bullshit, whatever y'all fighting for. Territory of non-territory. That's a piece of shit territory. Come on, man. This is the type of bullshit that happens in Miami Beach. The shitty ass governor. What the fuck is his name? Like John something or John? Fuck, I can't remember his fucking name. What is this motherfucker's name? What is his name? It's a dude. It's a white dude. He's a Republican. And I'm like, wow, this is the weak ass Republican. Oh, look, here it goes. The guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians and tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community in any way, even leaves the room when they vote on related matters. Wants you to know that you're all welcome here. Clown face, clown face, clown face. Nigga, why are you there? Why are you there? Who does this shit? And why would you send officers there? You weak ass motherfucking mayor. You are weak. Get the fuck out of Miami. Y'all need to vote that piece of shit. I don't give a fuck if you're Republican. I told y'all Republicans are the most weakest motherfucking politicians out there. Just weak ass motherfuckers, man. What is his name? Let me look it up. Who is Miami Beach mayor? Stephen Minor. He just got re-voted in. That's a fact. That's right. He recently just got voted in again. Piece of shit, bro. I see why motherfucking Democrats don't like you. This is crazy. What up, Samuel? It is Good Cop Tuesday. These cops just showed how stupid they were, sir. They went. Oh my God, these cops are dumb. This is because they have to listen to the mayor. They have to listen to the mayor.
Is that your account?
They gonna go to someone's house like this is goddamn the UK or Canada and say, "Did you say this about our mayor? Did you say it?" Even though she said nothing that meant anything. It sounded stupid. But the weak ass piece of shit cops followed the orders of the piece of shit mayor, which they know there should be separation of motherfucking powers, which there is. But these sorry motherfuckers decided to follow this dumbass instruction for what reason? They could have just, oh yeah, we went, thank you. She said she wasn't going to speak to us because without a lawyer present. That's all you had to say. It wasn't a lie. You didn't even have to know the truth. You just know that I'm not going to go to your fucking someone's house and ask them questions about what they posted and that what they posted wasn't a threat. This is dumb. Fucking morons, man. You know what? This is what they motherfucker really should be doing. This is what the citizens should be doing to these motherfuckers. Hold on, I'm gonna show you right quick. This is what the motherfucking citizens should be doing to stupid ass police officers. They held that bitch, bro. Stupid ass. That's a fact. For them dumbass cops out there. Just stupid. Just fucking stupid. You shouldn't have went there. Now you got me looking at you some other type of way. But we're going to move on to our next fucking case up here. It's from Lackluster. It ain't Jew Boy, but it's the other motherfucker. So what it says, let's read what it says. Cop fired almost immediately after unlawful detention. I bet you he didn't get fired for unlawfully detaining this guy. I can guarantee you that. They never get fired for what they actually did. It's for what other subsequent actions that they had on some other previous type bullshit. They never get fired for what they actually do. At least in my dealings with this shit. Matter of fact, majority of them get promoted. So what is what it is. Let's go.
But leave. You don't have to shout at me, sir. Leave. So look, I'm not trying to him you up.
Yes, you
are. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
You're not going to jail.
Because sir, I wish you would have taken me to jail.
If we took you to jail, it would be an illegal arrest.
But I know that.
We don't know if you have a weapon. We don't know if you got.
But he's the one with the weapon. Why do I have the weapon?
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. On December 23rd, 2025, a viewer named Hayford was cycling through Paris, Texas, when he noticed an officer who had pulled to the side of the road to detain a man who had been walking Officer Alex Vallejo had made the consensual encounter with a man who was suspected of having active felony warrants. Officer Vallejo was taking pictures of the man when Hayford pulled up to the encounter on his bicycle. The officer's cruiser was obstructing the bike path, and the officer was obstructing the sidewalk.
What's going on here?
Huh? So you can go around. You see me doing something, right?
I can stay here too. You're obstructing the sidewalk.
You can go around.
What did he say? Okay, so guys, this is Portland Police.
You see?
I don't see any emergency.
Hey, roll me another unit. I think this guy just walking up on me. Sir, go. I'm going to take you to jail.
For what?
Go.
For what?
You're interfering with what I'm doing right now.
I'm not interfering with you. Look where I'm standing here.
Go.
I'm not going to
go.
For what?
Hey, step it up.
Go, step it up. I'm scared. I'm scared. This nigga's scared.
Or you're going to go to jail.
For what?
Hey, as a black man, well, you ain't black. You're a tether. As a tether man, you should know to get the fuck up out of there when them gualas is yelling at you, okay? When the gualas come to town, it's time for you to leave, buddy. Time for you to leave. Yeah, you might want to get away from him because he's scary.
You're interfering.
What do you mean by interfering?
I'm dealing with this guy. Keep going.
Deal with him.
I don't want you next to me. Go.
I'm not next to you, sir. You walk over here, right? You walk over here. What did I do, sir?
Put the phone down.
Hold on. What did I do? What did I do?
Go.
Okay, what did I do? Okay. I'm not going anywhere.
I had to mute his body cam.
I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to hold me. I can stand here. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm dealing with something right now.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, well, I can't go.
Okay, grab your bike and take off.
Okay, why can't I stand there?
Because I'm dealing with somebody.
I get that part.
I don't want you behind me.
Okay,
you're interfering in public duties right now. So go.
Sir.
Officer Vallejo created such a hysteria over the man on a bicycle that several other officers responded code 3, some of whom were driving over 90 miles per hour down city streets.
You left what you were doing and you came to
get away.
Terrible.
Because I couldn't go on the main road.
Okay, then leave, or I'm going to take you to jail. Grab your bike and go.
Why do I have to leave? I just don't understand why.
Okay, I'm dealing with something here.
Okay.
Then leave.
You don't have to shout at me, sir.
Leave.
You don't have to shout at me.
Leave.
You don't have to shout at me.
All you have to do is leave. That's it.
Sir.
Just take off.
Sir.
Let's go.
Go where?
Or you're going to go to jail.
For what? I just
interfering.
Sir, I did not come between you and that guy.
You are taking my attention away from this guy.
I did not call you.
You know what? I'm about to take him to jail.
I didn't call you, sir.
Okay, you just roll up. You could have just gone around.
I could not go in the main road. You are blocking the...
Sir, get on the sidewalk and go.
But you ain't on the sidewalk,
because I'm doing it.
That is why...
I said you're going to jail.
You go hands on, baby. I think you went hands on, baby. Oh, man. You going to jail. You shouldn't have yelled at him. You shouldn't have yelled at him.
I am the supervisor.
No, I said your supervisor.
I'm the
supervisor. You going to jail now, buddy.
I'm the supervisor. I'm the supervisor.
Now you ain't got no supervisor.
You're supervisor. I'm the only one here today. I'm not going to call you one in. Put him over there. Hold on, sir. There's no seat here. That's the seat, man.
Can I have your name?
Officer Barnes.
Barnes, and your badge number?
What's your badge number?
Yes, I'm reporting. What's your last name?
My last name is O-S-E-I.
O-S-E-I.
I am under arrest.
You're being detained right now. I just showed up, okay? I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Watch out. This guy is a dangerous guy. And hear me out. Don't say
Oh,
me.
wow.
Okay.
He's
hear
a
me out.
dangerous
This guy's
guy.
a dangerous
He's
guy.
a
He's wanted, and
threat.
he's for a felony. You standing behind my back? I have prior experience where I've been.
Let me tell you something. Stupid ass officer. The Supreme Court has repeatedly enforced that cops are not responsible for my welfare. So I don't need you to dictate to me who's dangerous and who's not dangerous, who may be a threat, who's not a threat. I don't care. You're there to stop the threat. So go handle the threat and stop worrying about us who is just onlookers of you motherfuckers. You're not responsible for my motherfucking death or my life. So shut the fuck up and do your job, you ADD motherfuckers. Stop it. Do your job.
Assaulted, stuff like that. I don't want to take you to jail. I parked on the road because I already knew about it. Okay. That's it. Okay. When I tell you to leave, cool. You could have gone, if you would have gone like 10 feet the other way. And
Yeah,
no,
right.
hear me out.
You walked over to him, liar.
You can do whatever you want. Sir. Once my attention, what about if he would have attacked me or had a gun?
That would have been gun.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I was coming, I'm gonna go right.
Okay.
Right? Your car is in there. I couldn't go the left. I stopped. I wanted to go on the sidewalk. You were standing.
Why didn't you go through right here?
That's what I did. I went through there.
But you stopped and started recording me.
Sir, watch here.
So?
This bike has.
And there it was.
I had to take out and walk to the sidewalk.
Why were you recording me?
I was narrating that you
That was
could
the
have
point right there. That was the point right there. It wasn't how far or close he was. It wasn't even that little motherfucking crackhead was a threat. You didn't want to be recorded. Just say it from the get-go. Make yourself look all the way stupid, motherfucker. Make yourself look all the way stupid. That's what you did. That's what you did. You make yourself look fucking stupid as shit. You dumbass motherfucker. Sad that you can't take a fucking little bit old camera fucking watching you, even though you got one on your truck and one on your motherfucking chest. You fucking moron.
You could have parked your car. Okay, whatever.
You don't tell me where to park.
Sir, I wasn't talking to you. I was narrating on the video that you could have parked there and free up the road.
I don't have to do any of that.
Okay, you don't have to. I said I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
I was narrating on my video.
I understand your point of view. I get it.
No,
okay.
no, you
You
don't
don't understand the guy I'm dealing with right here.
Okay, sir,
No
you
one
didn't
cares.
ask me to go 10 feet. You asked me to leave.
Yeah,
but I don't have to leave public space.
That's
okay,
a
but
fact.
you're interfering with what I'm doing.
Sir,
you
that's
ain't.
not how interference works.
There you go.
Give me the law.
Interference, I have to come between you and
no.
Yes.
That's not how it reads.
Yes.
This is getting exhausting. Texas Penal Code 38.15.
Oh, you ready to rumble? What up, John the Baptiste?
Oh boy, I'm ready to go to bed. This thing is killing me today, bro. I swear it's killing me today. But what's up, man?
Man, oh man, you know, watching these cops do what they do best, lie.
Protect
How
and
are
serve.
you? Huh?
They do the best, protect and serve.
Yeah, to you, because I guess you're a female or something. You need someone to protect you. That what you need?
I wouldn't speak for me, sir. I speak for what they do.
Oh, well, that's what they do?
That's what they on the side of their vehicle. They say on the side of their vehicles.
No, it don't.
Well, maybe the vehicles I've seen, maybe not the ones you've seen.
Okay, what vehicle? What township says protect and serve on it? I guarantee you're a liar.
I didn't see it before. I'm not sure which one it was, but I know I didn't see it before.
Where?
I don't know where. You know how many cities I go to in a week. In a week.
You know how many times they have that removed off their vehicles because what?
I didn't say when I saw it. I said I saw it.
Oh, it must have been like 1997 or some shit.
I don't know when. I just said I saw it before.
Okay.
Look at you.
Are you doing good?
W.
How was that? Oh, wow. All right.
W.
That was a W. Okay.
That was a W.
How was that a W?
The W.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You try to call me on something that I told I seen before. I didn't say when I saw it. I just said I saw it before.
Oh, okay. You did say that. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
You don't mean you're
Anyway.
right.
How
You been
doing today,
driving
sir?
all day?
No, I ain't been driving all day. No, I've been playing golf all day.
Oh.
But when I did start driving, all hell broke loose.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm sorry. We're gonna take a break in the motherfucking show. We're gonna talk about something else. Listen, John the Baptist, I feel you on that, right? I would just shortchange 20 motherfucking hours of PTO. I don't know if they put the money in my next check. I don't know if they're gonna give me my money. But right now, I just been stolen from. 20 hours of PTO gone.
You think I want to hear about your 20 hours of PTO after my day today?
Listen,
your paid time off.
I didn't get the paid. I didn't get the. They stole it.
You talking about paid time off to a business owner? Come on, bro.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. Your boss is an asshole. Not my fault. Get a better boss. My problem is they stole 20 hours from me. Stole it. Now, listen, they might pay me on my next check. I don't know. But when I looked at my, when I looked
you
at
talking
my
about
shit,
the wrong thing, then.
When I looked at my shit, I didn't get no extra money in my check. That's an extra motherfucking $1,000. Now, hear me. That's an extra $1,000 that I didn't get.
Oh, God.
Do you know how much $1,000 is? Most motherfuckers don't even have that in their bank.
Sir, I'm gonna let you complain. I'll let you complain. But you complain to the wrong person right now, sir.
Listen, that's a wow, nigga. That's a wow.
For 20 hours. For 20 hours.
1 hour.
Yeah,
Do the math.
Yeah.
Do the math.
Yeah. I know, yeah. I don't know the exact figure, but I know what you're saying. But yeah, you complaining about PTO, paid time off.
20 hours of paid time off was just, as of right now, stolen from me.
Yeah, it's not even stolen. You might get that money next week. You just forgot when the pay period runs.
I got paid last week.
Yeah, you forgot when the pay period runs. You probably put the PTO after the pay period in there.
No, I don't put the PTO comes out before. And I didn't get my normal 6 fucking hours for this pay period. Because I was maxed out. But
Tom, I feel sympathy. I have sympathy for you. I have sympathy for you, Tom. You need sympathy.
Matter of fact, you might as well say 1,006. No.
26 hours.
No. That's motherfucking $1,300. $1,300. Now, mind you, last year, YouTube took 872. Motherfuckers just keep stealing from me, dog. I can't take no more people stealing from me. But I understand your day was wrong. How was your day rough, sir? Did you talk about it with your wife?
I can't even. Yeah, I did, but I can't even begin to discuss after what you just said. Yeah, I'm not gonna put these numbers out there. But anyway, we gonna keep on trucking though.
What numbers? Go ahead.
The numbers I lost today.
Oh, you lost money today?
Yes. It's called trucking, buddy. It's called trucking.
A mandatory reason, huh? How much money did you lose today, dog?
I ain't even gonna talk about these numbers today.
Was it $1,300 or more?
No. But 1,300 more is paid time off.
I still had to work that to get it. What are we doing here?
Paid time off.
Listen, it's not my fault. Your boss is an asshole.
He give me paid time off.
You play golf all day today, you said.
I didn't play all day. I played 4 hours today, 3.5 hours today.
That's a long. You know how many times of golf I played today?
0.
No, I played when I went an hour, probably about 15, 20 minutes of putting. About it.
Yeah,
What it was. Oh man, I was out. I didn't want. I was about to cut someone out, but then I said, "God, take the wheel, or I take a life." You know? Sometimes you got to put it like that. I'm telling you.
I tell you this though. I tell you this though. People who carry furniture in the back of their pickup trucks and don't know how to tie it down, all y'all need to be lined up and shot.
Damn. God. Yeah, I ain't saying none of that shit. Those come from the words of John the Baptist. Obviously, he mad today about something, boy. What y'all do to John the Baptist, man?
I'm telling you, I go and tell you what happened. People who move their furniture and your dresser fall on the back of your pickup truck and breaks off into pieces of wood with nails sticking out and bust truck driver tires.
Did you have a blowout?
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Blowout that tore up with several pieces of the truck.
Oh damn.
Or the trailer.
Oh, it wasn't your trailer, was it?
Yes, it was my trailer.
Oh damn. Oh no, that ain't cool.
Yeah. So I spent the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours trying to get this stuff repaired.
Oh, okay. Man, I mean, at least you got the money repaired. You ain't no brokey.
Oh, okay. We go.
You ain't no
paid time off.
Hey, paid time off. I didn't get the money, nor did I get time off. So they got free work out of me. Free.
They gonna pay you. You get paid every 2 weeks, don't you?
Yeah, I better see that money, boy.
You know it's gonna be next week. Yeah, you can play it for no reason.
I'm gonna tell you what they sent me in the email. This was time that was not afforded to you. I don't know how no one didn't catch it, but you're only allotted 250 hours. You're at 270, but they had to get me down to 250, and then they didn't give me because I was supposed to get 6 hours of PTO every paycheck and 2 hours of sick time. I didn't get neither of that, and my money just disappeared. I mean, my time just disappeared off me. And they didn't tell me if I was going to get paid. Now, that's why I'm speculating. Right now, it is stolen from me. Until I see money in my pocket, it's stolen. And I'm coming to get that money. That's why I said, Lord, take the wheel for I take a life. For my $1,300. I almost can't feed my kids.
That they're going to pay you your next pay period.
Listen, they better. God dang it. Anyway, let this man talk about it. Let this man talk about Penal Code 3815.
3815, all right.
I've covers interference with public duties, but the statute only criminalizes conduct where a person with criminal negligence physically interrupts, disrupts, or impedes an officer who is lawfully performing a duty. The undisputed facts show that just didn't happen here. Hayford was more than 25 feet away at the beginning of the interaction and did not block, touch, or obstruct Officer Vallejo. His conduct consisted solely of speech and video recording, and Texas law explicitly provides that speech-only conduct is a complete defense under Section 38.15, subsection D, meaning that the officer was not acting within his lawful authority. The officer's decision to transform his own attention from one subject to another does not transform lawful observation into interference. Otherwise, police would be able to arrest women in their bathing suits if their beauty drew their attention away from their duties.
That's a fact.
The suggestion is as ridiculous as this detention.
I don't want to take you to jail, man. I just want to make sure I'm safe.
Okay, sir, did you ask me to go 10 feet?
Did I tell you to leave?
No, answer my question.
No, I didn't. I told you to leave.
That's why, but you can't ask me to leave public space.
Sir, you're interfering with public duties.
God, sir, if you wanted me to be 10 feet away, all you have to say, sir, I don't have to go 10 feet.
I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Exactly. So why did you stop talking?
Because you're recording me. I don't care about the recording. You can record me all you want. Okay. Once my attention is away from him, I'm at danger now. Okay. But do you know who he is?
I don't.
Okay. I'm dealing with something. You could have just waited and gone around, but there was no cars coming.
You don't have to.
Negative.
What do you mean no?
No.
What do you mean? So you want
So you could have gone that way.
Yeah, what?
You could have gone the other way.
There was traffic there. That's why I stopped. I couldn't go there. Traffic.
2 cars left. But look.
There was 2 cars left.
Okay.
And
look,
that's why
Why
I
is
stopped.
that? Why is that?
You don't want me to know you? So look, I'm not trying to.
Why is that Islander?
That's exactly what.
You want to call him a tether? Go ahead, call him a tether.
Why is that Islander from a
Tether.
foreign land
Tether.
distracting the cop while he's on duty?
He wasn't. The cop.
I mean, for the fact he's in his.
The cop has ADHD. Go
That
ahead,
cop
go
trying
ahead.
to do a job, and this man from a foreign island is just distracting this cop.
How did he distract him?
I don't know. He said he did, so he did. You and OG both ain't worth a hill of beans.
I don't know what happened to it. It just happened.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How are we
Texas
not worth
state
a
law.
bean?
Oh, I heard OG what he said earlier about making that a
Okay,
drop.
Oh yeah. We got someone coming to the motherfucking screen. I got him coming up right now. I think it. Yeah, what up, bald nigga?
That Beans.
Yes, that's Beans.
Man, so salute to my bald-headed brother Beans. You know what I'm saying? Bald-headed nation in this thing. Fuck Tom. You don't give a fuck, nigga. All that nap-ass hair on top of your head. Nigga, bald-head nigga, stand up.
And it's
Maybe you come back for this bullshit.
You a lie, too. You a motherfucking lie.
Beans ain't bald.
Yes, he is.
That
Oh, Beans is bald.
Yes.
Hey, John, stop talking to me. I don't fuck with you no more.
You tell that nigga Beans.
Beans. You speak and span.
I don't fuck with you no more after yesterday. You had me out believing you was a Christian this whole time. Your ass a damn Republican. Fuck you. Hey, listen, that video with the white women is funny as hell. I hate you. How do you still have a channel? Hey, we still got a channel that you do with all the crazy videos that you find. That video is dumb as hell.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm a Republican.
Motherfucker, because you ain't want to admit shit. Don't worry about it. When I get my monetization back, I'm gonna do a video about you and OG. Both of y'all got the smoke coming. Okay? All this capping and all this motherfucking bullshit y'all doing for Uncle T's approval. I don't understand.
Wow.
Crazy. That's crazy.
As much time I spent on your panels and spent money on your panels, they gonna talk about me.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you. This is the only panel your ass accepted on for something at this point. Because you done went from Jehovah Jireh to goddamn the Trump toddlers. I don't know what the fuck you got going on.
Wow.
And OG ain't no better. That nigga really said yesterday that if I would have killed that white woman, I wouldn't have got locked up. Both of y'all need to grow the fuck up. Uncle Tom is a man. He bleed blood just like you. He breathe the same air you breathe, okay? Y'all do not have to agree with this nigga and say shit just because y'all like coming on his channel.
You know how many times I disagree with Uncle Tom?
All the time.
And almost cuss him out. Almost curse him out.
All the time. I be here for it. All the time. Nah, but that's the stupidest video I ever seen in my life.
That's for all y'all. God damn it. I'm sick of y'all.
Why? What? I need the context, man. Motherfucking feminism.
Kotex tampon wearing ass bullshit is that, bro?
Well, those is what you call a John the Baptist feminist.
This nigga ain't shit. See what I mean?
Yeah, I told you. I told you, Beans. 99% of the time, I never agree with this dude. I don't.
I already proved that he's a feminist.
No, you haven't.
Ooh.
Them motherfuckers hate men.
So does John the Baptist.
No, I don't hate men. I hate.
I hate.
I hate you.
Oh, well, that's cool.
No, I can't see shit. This nigga is actually in the car. I thought he was still sitting on the bike.
Well, he's in there. He's in handcuffs because he was not listening to a cop when he didn't have to. He said he was impeding on his investigation, which is not true. But somehow John the Baptist want to say he did. So, just like always, John the Baptist is over here bootlicking.
What the fucking hell you're checking now, huh?
Oh, sorry.
I said you only have to look on my boots.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Only lick on him, John. Don't deep though.
Hearted, man.
Wow. Wow.
I just
may God bless your soul, sir.
Oh, Beans, I want to tell you something. My dad just said Beans is the truth. Rebellion from you and your P-Dub Nation. Do you know what a P-Dub Nation is?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because I made it up a long time ago.
I don't know what it is, so tell me what it is.
It's pedophile white people.
It's Peckerwood Nation.
Oh, I thought it was pedophile white people.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good one. Hey, you can call him that too, but I just say Peckerwood. Anyway, let's continue.
I want to take him to jail.
Go take him to jail.
You just don't care, right?
No, but sir, I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm done.
You see, you don't want to hear.
So I stop out with this guy, right? Because he's going to his parents. He's gonna have a criminal
That cop about to get sued.
Pulls up behind me. I thought he was gonna go around, or he could have gone through here. He stops right there with his bike, gets his phone out. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't care about the recording.
Yeah,
but now
you're lying.
Away from him,
You're
I thought he was
lying.
gonna run. So I go, hey, bro, you got a warrant, and he has dope in the bag.
Oh,
So
dope is
then,
gonna kill
I'm like, hey,
somebody.
man, just take off. He's like, I don't have to leave. I'm like, dude, now my attention's away from
Get the yellow
Jude,
bitch.
And now I'm dealing with him. I'm like, bro, you're interfering right now.
Ooh, that's a
trying to
big
deal with
bitch
him.
too,
I don't want
boy.
to take you to jail.
You know how you know that cop is lying?
He's talking.
He talking way no. Not only that he talking way too much. He's trying to explain way too much.
He's trying to explain why he was wrong. What?
What did he say was in that bag?
Dope. He didn't say what type of dope. He just said dope.
DOPE.
Yeah, dope. Liars. Listen, all these niggas do is lie, man.
That's a fact.
So you can't trust him. And this big fat bitch just needs to go ahead and put up the yellow tape around here. Oh, there's two big bitches. God damn. Get the yellow tape, bitch. Bitches. Look at this. Ooh, that bitch. Ooh, them your type. Them your type, Johnny Babs, huh? Look at
Whoa.
Ooh,
Sir, I'm married, sir.
Why don't you extend this same loathing to them bitch ass ICE agents?
Whoa. John,
I get why you don't do it with the military because
John, you might want to get your boy. I already told you. Didn't I tell you yesterday? You weren't listening to me. ICE agents get a pass from me.
Right.
They just supposed to scoop and go.
That's not an explanation for why. I understand what you're doing
because I'm a hypocrite.
I just said why you don't extend this same loathing to them, but you're not.
I'm a hypocrite.
Why?
Because I'm a hypocrite.
Oh my fucking god!
I want ICE to get all these. One ICE agent off taken out. That means that's two motherfucking goddamn immigrants that he don't get. I need him to get his 2s a day, okay? He needs 2 immigrants a day. So I need him out on these streets. Now, What I need the police officers to do is to police the streets. So my ICE agents can do their job. All they got to do is scoop and go. If they was let them in the police, if they let them in the police station, all they do is scoop and go.
Scoop and go.
No, you got these bullshit at sanctuary city policy. So but that ain't what we talking about today. Because I give ICE a pass. I've been telling y'all for about 6 months now. I'm a hypocrite. I can admit
tell me something.
I
You gotta tell me
admit
something hard, you know.
I admit shit when I'm a hypocrite. I take full responsibility of being a hypocrite.
You admit when you lie to?
I omit. I don't lie.
Do you admit when you lie?
No.
So you just gloss over the fact that you lie. Okay.
No, I just omit. Period. I don't need to lie. I just omit.
No, you just said you don't admit when you lie.
I don't admit when I lie because I don't admit to any lying because I just omit truth.
Yeah. You already acknowledge that you admit when you don't admit when you lie.
$4 super sticker chat. He didn't say nothing, but thank you, my good sir. I'm gonna give you what I always give you because you near and dear to my heart. Quick question for you, sir. Why don't you extend a pass to these good, outstanding, upstanding ICE officers?
Who you talking to?
That's you.
You, B. That's you, B.
Man, I was in the kitchen. I heard what you said, but why are you asking me that?
Because I know you want immigration to be non-existent. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely.
Okay, so like I said, if you take an ICE agent off the streets, that's 2 that he can't get a day. The average of every ICE officer out there right now is getting the average of 2 immigrants a day. I need him to get his 2s and his fews, man.
Yeah, that ain't enough.
I know it ain't enough, but that's the minimum average.
No, you asked me a question and I'm answering. That's not enough.
No. The question was, why don't you give him a pass?
And I'm telling you because that's not enough.
So what's not enough? I'm not understanding.
2 per man a day is not enough. Now,
no, I get that.
I need more of them. No, you not. You getting it, but you ain't getting that. That's me answering your question. Now here I'm explaining to you because I can tell that the Asian blood is kicking in right now for you.
Oh, okay.
Here's how it works. According to whichever media outlet you believe, it's somewhere in between 8 to 12 million new immigrants in the last 4 years, right?
Absolutely. But upwards of 30 if you really want to get technical.
I know. I just want to use this number for the sake of
I mean, don't even matter if they say 1 million. That's way too many.
Right, absolutely. So this is why he said diarrhea of the mouth. Stop talking and listen. So now, let's go with the lower number, right? Let's say it was 8 million.
Okay.
Because now over a 4-year span, that means that's 2 million a year. Right? So what the ICE agents would have to do in order for me to give them a pass is get rid of 2 million a year.
Well, if I was to wait, hold on. If I was to tell you that they already in the first year they already got 1.9 to self-deport.
No.
Huh?
I'm not giving you credit. Should I give your wife credit for when you masturbate? Hell no. I'm not giving.
Hold on, Beans. She might be the motivation though.
Wild.
Fuck all that.
That's wild.
I don't know if anybody ever been in a long-term relationship or marriage, but I definitely did not thank my motherfucking woman for them nights when I had to take care of myself. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Or I'm not giving them no credit for motherfuckers who got rid of themselves.
Stop right there. Stop it. Let me tell you why you got to give them credit. And the only reason why I say you got to give him credit because he paid him to leave.
What they got to do with them? What they got to do with
it doesn't matter.
Uniform?
They were paid to leave, and they took the cash and got their ass up out of here. So and in December, a majority of them missed out on a holiday bonus, nigga, of 3 stacks instead of 1.
But here's the thing. Your question was why not give the ICE agents a pass? That shit ain't got nothing to do with them.
Because they're a system together, so they're all in this together. It's one team, one fight.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes,
No,
yes,
sir.
it is. Okay, when you look at ICE and you look at any military, whether it's the Marines, whether it's the Army, whether it's Air Force, Navy, it's always one team, one fight. Even though you have different fucking units and brigades and all this shit, it's always one team, one fight. So if the president is paying these motherfuckers to get up out of here, and ICE ain't gotta go look for them or hunt for them, guess what? He did ICE's job for him. So hey, you gotta give ICE credit for that.
I don't gotta give him shit. I can give him credit. I can give him credit. I can give Trump credit for for a more, let's say, passionate and even economically sound path to demigration. I can get that's the one thing on the list that I can give him credit for. Because I ain't never heard no shit like that from no other president. Even I ain't saying it didn't happen. So anymore,
I don't know either.
That's not true. Bush did it in 03, nigga. I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I know. I mean, I can look it up for it. Like,
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm just saying.
You give him credit for what? You give him credit for what, Beans?
I'm giving him credit for a more passionate and
any other president paid
path to I said de-immigration, but you know,
immigrate from America.
Out of here. I mean, get that. Bro,
you giving who a pass though?
I'll get some money and I'll probably leave, nigga. Right? So I'm just saying, like, I know a motherfucker would rather do it that way.
So Donald Trump is the only president to do it.
See what I'm saying? I know I've never heard that shit before. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like that is a better way to say, yeah, let me go ahead and take these little few thousand, and they ain't gonna add up to a whole bunch, no way, right? So you just go and take this little few thousand and get the fuck up out of here. Versus the goofy shit that we know can happen, motherfucking in what do they call it? Camps and in something, whatever the fuck they call them places.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be in none of them places though, Bing. They shouldn't even be. We shouldn't be concentrating them people in none. Once they go through the process, once they know that they're illegals, bro, they shouldn't be trying to keep them here. We shouldn't be paying no taxes to feeding these people, no nothing. They should be trying to get them up out of here. The problem I have with it, like I was telling Tom the other day, bro. If you paying some people to leave, that means that, bro, you giving them incentives. They filling their pockets up. They going back to their country with them, and you paying for everything else. They didn't say that it was going to come out of some type of from the other country or anything. It's coming from us. So the money that them Somalians just took, bro, we fractioned that off. Just take half of the people, bro. We didn't already spent that amount of money sending people where they needed to go.
No, wait. You said the Somalis took the leave, or you talking about that scam?
No, I'm talking about the money that the Somalis just got taken. They said they took 18 billion.
It depends on what state. Right now in Minnesota, it's upward 18 billion. That's what they say. But the low number is 9 billion right now that they can absolutely say that they have.
But technically, we just spent more money sending people away from here than that.
Wait.
It's only 2 billion.
They took it. What is
2 billion?
What do you mean when you say the Somalis took?
Well, they scammed out the United States for $18 billion.
Right. So that's a whole nother subject. They ain't got nothing to do with the motherfuckers, the deportation shit. I'm talking
about the money wise, sir. You talking about 18 billion. How much do you think it's going to cost us to get all them people up out of here? We ain't even touched a fraction of them, and we already over 18 billion, sir.
But that's what I'm saying. You adding in money that don't got nothing to do with motherfuckers deportating. Right? I don't think that's a fair thing.
What are you talking about? You talk about the same system that said he's going to pay them $3,000 something, bro, if they want to leave or whatever. He's paying for their trips up out of here too, sir. They put that in his statement.
Wait, Jack, I don't understand if we getting lost in translation or what. But listen to what I'm saying. If I'm over here talking to you about how much the NFL get, I don't give a fuck about what the NBA got. So the scam and shit, whatever scam they did, don't got nothing to do with the legitimate shit that we talking about. So you can't add that money in. The legitimate shit is one whole thing, and whatever number that is, what I'm saying is it's gonna be way more cost efficient for them to do it that way than the camps and caging motherfuckers and feed motherfuckers every day.
That's true.
We will come out spending less money giving them a ban and letting them get the fuck up out of here than the extra shit. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Like I'm not going to disagree with that part. I don't want to spend money on the facilities and shit. But even if you want to go to them doing it that way, then bro, only thing they're gonna do is recycle them back in like they've been doing.
Well, but then that's when you start to understanding that it's two sides of the same coin, and you have to tell people, I don't know, like Uncle Tom, to stop making it seem like being so divisive about it, to make it seem like, oh, it's the left, it's the liberals. No, it's all these motherfuckers.
No. Wait.
I agree with you on that. It's all of them.
Wait.
I agree with you on that, babe. Keep on cooking now. Keep on cooking.
Hold on. Don't put Uncle Tom name in there, because I've always said the Republicans are fucking weak and the conservatives. Don't put me in there. I always say they're weak ass motherfuckers. They both is weak, and I just don't trust.
You got a lot of audacity to tell somebody not to put a certain jacket on you when you spend every show putting jackets on us. No matter how you say we ain't this or we ain't that, you keep saying we is. So no, motherfucker, I'm not gonna say.
Well, first off, what jacket did I put on you?
Every liberal.
What I put on you today? I didn't call you no dope fiend. I ain't never call you a dope fiend. I ain't even know.
Wokey.
Oh, you is woke. Did you hear your arguments yesterday? You woke.
Yeah, I did.
That was yesterday. You can't fault me for something that happened yesterday. I didn't call you anything today.
But come on now. And you
can't fault you for anything you did yesterday. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
John,
today a new day, goddammit.
He's the same one on Conspiracy Wednesday that's gonna pull up a video that's clear as day. I'm talking about that bitch is gonna be 4K of a motherfucker planting the flag on the moon and argue that they shouldn't have even had that kind of technology back then. But
I ain't gonna say they had the technology. That's bullshit.
Finish my sentence. So
go ahead with your bullshit.
But then in 2026, when you trying to convince a motherfucker that somebody got hit by a car, the one video that you can show me where the body actually is moving is grainy as hell. You can't even really place the shit the correct way.
Okay,
come
cool.
on, man. Like, no,
all right. Let me tell you this. Let me give you a little wiggle room right now, because I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna ask you a simple question, John. I'm not John. Beans.
Yeah.
If you hit my hand with the mirror, is that you technically hitting me with the car?
With the mirror of the car?
Is it part of the car?
Yes.
Okay, then she still hit him with the car.
Yes. Okay. Even if I grant you that, it's still not justification for murder.
Yes, it is.
Right? No.
Hold on. It's not murder. It's not murder though.
This how y'all confuse me, bro.
It's not murder.
When I say y'all, I'm talking about all the conservative douchebag channels. This is how y'all confuse me. But
I'm glad this is not a conservative douchebag channel.
Well, this is definitely a conservative.
This is a far right channel, sir. Get it right.
Exactly. I just said that conservative douchebag.
No, far right. Conservative douchebag is not far right.
I get a different story every single fucking time. So let me make sure I understand this. Law enforcement. The what is it? What did y'all say? Is it equal force? I think it was. Like if a motherfucker punched you, that's not justification for you to shoot them.
That's not what we doing with police officers, sir. That's not
okay. So that don't
that ain't even close. Again, listen. Hey, Beans. This right here is assault on a Leo. That is an assault. This is an assault. Whoop. That's an assault on a Leo. That's an assault on a Leo. No matter how hard or how soft it is, unwanted touching is assault. And they can use that right there to give you assault charges.
Right. Fine.
And guess what? Them shits will stick.
I'm not going to argue about what is.
Okay.
But I don't, Mayo's son, I don't want to argue or discuss about what is. I want to discuss what's right.
Oh, I don't care what's right. I'm gonna say what's real.
No, but that's retarded.
No.
Why would we want to spend all our time talking about what is? We want to talk about how things should
because
be.
it alleviates what's right in people's eyes. Because what's right for you is not right for me. What's right for John the Baptist is not right for you. Because if I was asked John the Baptist right now, what's right for him and what he believes is definitely going to be different than what you believe. 100%.
That's exactly why you need to fucking have conversations about it.
Oh, okay. So you just want to have hypothetical conversations about bullshit. Okay, let's go.
Because at the end of the day, let's just be honest. What makes it problematic is more often than not, I don't think people necessarily disagree. I think people pick and choose and cherry pick where they want to apply shit at. It's rules for thee and not for me.
Okay.
And this is the same thing you saying right now. That's why I was asking when I asked OG yesterday. Okay. I'm saying, put me in that situation. I'm on the street outside arguing with this chick. She brushed me with her vehicle, and I open up shot and fire off as many shots as she did, and I take her life. I'm going to fucking jail. They're gonna say your life was not in immediate danger. Here's the simple question.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give you one.
I want to ask you a question.
It depends on what city and state you're in. Okay, absolutely.
Cool. That's why
I'll give you that.
That's why
I'll give you that.
Because niggas is coming from this confused ass.
I will give you that. It depends on what city and state you're in.
Cool. Thank you.
If you're in Minnesota or Illinois, you're probably gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
I don't know shit, but this is what I want to ask you because I don't know, and I'm just gonna take your word for it right now. Did he fire those shots from in front of the vehicle or from behind it?
One in front, two on the side.
Yeah, well then absolutely there's no way in hell she should have been shot and killed. Because if he fired in front of her, that means she didn't hit him. How could she have hit him? It's a car. So if it's moving, you're not gonna hit him and he still have the time to shoot a weapon in front of you.
Well, he pulled his gun before she initiated hit the wheels going at him. Well, not the wheels, but the back wheel started.
Out before she. Oh my God.
Well, here's the problem.
Oh my God.
Here's the problem. You can say what he shouldn't have did, but we don't know her intent. We don't know what he is. It's all from the view of his eyes. His eyes, not hers, not ours. From his eyes. And that's why he's not going to go to jail. That's why he's not going to face any charges. You know what she's going to do? She's going to try and sue the city, and the city's going to put it. I mean, city and the state. The
she ain't gonna do nothing.
Well, not her, but the wife is going to try to sue the city and the state, and the state's going to push it off to federal, and the federal will be like, yeah, we don't do that. That's why she's going to take that $3 million that she got for that bitch end up dead and move on with her life because she ain't going to get shit from the federal government at all.
This is what we do. Even right now, when you react to the police videos, you have very little, like, what's the right word? I want to say sympathy, but it ain't sympathy in what I'm talking about. It's like you give very little grace to the police.
Not at all. I don't give them none.
There it is. So at least you're admitting it. Any little thing that they do that can be seen as an infraction, you on top of that shit.
Absolutely.
But then when motherfuckers who, for whatever reason, you had this grace for, you don't see it the same way. I'm different, which is why I don't have no fucking friends. Because I don't give a fuck who you are. My mama, nigga, I treat her the same way. So I'm saying
you're lying. John. You've never cussed me out like you cuss other people out.
No, John, listen. You said I would never cuss you out.
You never have.
You ain't never gave me a reason to. And the thing, because John, I've never believed that you was being disingenuous intentionally. I don't think you're ever in a conversation being disingenuous intentionally, ever. And I don't think you ever said anything to try to make me look bad or feel bad. You never gave me that.
Crazy work.
But I'm saying it's so amazing to me Because when I be watching Uncle T react to these police officers, he peep every little fucking thing. That ain't right. No, they ain't supposed to do that. No, he lying right there. No, he be on they motherfucking head. But
all the time.
You finna give these motherfuckers a pass? Nah,
yeah, absolutely, 100%. It might not be right to you, but it is right.
Well, that's what you got OG for, because I'm gonna be the nigga that's gonna call they bullshit out, sir.
Yeah, OG calls out the ICE agents. I don't. I listen. I tell you. Listen. At least I told everyone from the start.
OG was on ICE side today, bro.
I give ICE a pass.
Yeah, OG was pulling for ICE today.
I wasn't on their side yesterday.
Today you was though. Today you was.
John, did you see the video, sir? You wouldn't be on the ICE side if you seen that same video. What are we talking about, bro?
Hey, let me. I'm not gonna play this video. I'm gonna put it in the back for you, and I hope you look at this video because it gives a clear fucking breakdown, not of the shooting, right, but the laws that the federal government have that most people don't know nothing about. And I promise you, it'll clear. Me and OG watch that shit. Oh, nigga.
Again. Okay. See, I'm gonna just use this example that I always have to use with you when you do this. 50 fucking wait, 50, 25. No, this is 2026. God damn, it's been a long ass time. Shit. God.
70 years.
75 years ago, you would have been fucking lynched because of who you lay next to every night.
Don't matter. I'm not living that time.
Okay, here's the point though. It changed. Why did it change? Because motherfuckers didn't sit around and say, you know, this is how it is. You know, this is how it is. They said, no, this ain't how it should be. This should need to stop. Somebody had to say something about what it should be.
Absolutely. And I agree with you. I agree with you.
So sitting around talking about how it is fucking irrelevant.
I'm not telling you. I'm not. Listen. No, wait. Hold on.
Federal laws saying it's okay for any motherfucker.
I don't want you to. I'm not telling you to look at it like that. Listen. This is my problem with it being. All I'm doing is trying to give you information that I got, and I was just like, when I thought that, I was like, that's bullshit. I thought that you'll be able to sue the federal government. I thought you'll be able to get this. But when the motherfucking lawyer broke it down, because he's actually tried to sue the federal government, not just once, but multiple times. And the way that he explained it, OG, am I lying?
So you saying those dudes is federales?
Yes. ICE is federal agents, sir.
Yeah, they federal agents, yeah. That's why I couldn't understand why y'all niggas was arguing yesterday, and why you didn't understand from my point of side that I looked at the video. I feel the same way that you feel, bro, but you can't do nothing about it. At that point, that she hit that nigga with the car. It don't matter. She brushed that nigga, tapped that nigga, whatever she did, he fired them shots off. Because the first thing they're gonna say is, you know what? Like they told me, well, he felt threatened. Well, I understand that, right? So we looked at other videos, and they all do the same thing. That's why I call out the bullshit.
That's it.
I don't understand shit.
I know you don't understand. I don't understand either. But I did leave it in. I did leave it.
Uncle T.
I did leave it in the back. I swear to God, just watch it on your spare time. It's a good video. It's a good video.
Listen, I got into it with my baby mama. She was driving me down the street on the hood of my car. The bitch tried to jump my car and pull off. I jumped my dumb ass on the hood. This bitch driving down the street 45, 50 miles per fucking hour with me on the hood. It's a white guy pull up on the side of me. He like, hey, man, I'm calling the cops right now. I saw everything. I jumped in my car to follow you to make sure you didn't get hurt. I'm calling the cops right now and shit. I'm like, okay, don't worry about it. Don't call the cops. He's like, no, fuck that. I'm calling the cops. Because I didn't know if I had a warrant or not. When the police got there, they drew their guns and put me down on the ground. Forced me down because I wasn't getting on the ground. They drew their guns on me.
Yes.
On me.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say is I don't give a fuck about what's in the laws, what's on the books, what's on the pages, how these niggas feel, how these niggas react. right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah,
And
but you
shouldn't
have
get
you got
away with
legal recourse against state officers, goddamn regular police and sheriffs. Good luck with the federal government, sir.
But you shouldn't get away with what's wrong just because
Well, what's wrong is not in the law. So what's wrong is not in the law. Law is law. Unless you can break those thresholds, nothing you can do.
So Bings, let me ask you a question, bro. So with that, do you believe that those police officers didn't hear that call right? What they was hearing about a man on top of a vehicle? Do you think they would have changed it around, bro, if they would have got, I don't know who called. You said old boy called. I don't know what story he gave them. But clearly it sounded like they came at you like you was trying to rob her car or something, sir.
Absolutely.
Well, they wasn't listening. They wasn't responding to his call. They was responding to some white lady in her house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
But wait, here's the thing.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Police officers beat on their wives more than anybody else.
Absolutely. You ain't getting no. Hey,
I ain't about to sit here and argue with you on that, sir. What I'm saying is, I kind of figured it was something because if this your car and somebody drove your car off, just saying if your baby mom, somebody still, no matter who it is, they drive in your car and you jump on the hood, technically, you know what I'm saying? That's a hit and run. And it's your vehicle. So I would suggest when stuff like that happens, sir, yes, you need to call the police because whoever else around you, they can give the right story. We don't want the police officers coming to a scene where you didn't do nothing wrong and they perceive you as doing something wrong because somebody else said something who don't have the facts of the story.
And not only that, Beans, you gotta think of it like this. Police officers gonna take the first officer's motherfucking cues all the time. Whether that officer is wrong or right, they gonna take the cues from that first officer that gets there. So if that first officer gets a bad itch on you, your ass is grass, son.
But this what I'm saying though. The reason why I brought it up though, OG Uncle T, the reason why I brought it up is because if I'm a fucking man, I've been around all these goddamn years. I know how women are. When I pull up on the scene, I just pretend I'm a police officer for 5 seconds. It make me want to throw up, but let's do it. When I pull up on the scene, my initial thought ain't gonna be what this nigga do.
Shit, not a police officer. Police officer, that's the first thing that's gonna go on their mind.
Absolutely. Because they know they trying to get that free labor out niggas. But I'm saying that ain't gonna be my initial thought because I know bitches ain't shit. I know how they run their mouth. I know how they provoke shit. I know how they are. So that's why I'm saying, like when my baby mama stabbed me up, man, I had Chicago PD, Oak Park PD, and Highway State Patrol. All of them showed up to my hospital.
Y'all don't have sheriffs?
Huh?
Y'all don't have sheriffs?
Well, technically, the state troopers is the sheriffs.
Okay, gotcha.
But all of them showed up to my hospital because where she stabbed me at, we was in Oak Park, which literally is across the street from Chicago, literally. So she stabbed me in Oak Park. We drove to my brother's house in Chicago, which is where the fucking ambulance came and got me and took me to the hospital. And because I drove on the highway. So now all these 3 spaces mean all 3 cops, different 3 districts came to the hospital. They all was begging me, man, press charges on her. You got to press charges on her. You got to press charges on her.
They should.
Now flip it. They wouldn't have had to beg this bitch shit. They would have just locked me up.
Well, they're supposed. Right? So I don't know if Illinois is one of those states where they don't need your permission to press charges on it. I know in Florida they don't need your permission to press charges over here.
Hell no.
That's just going to problem Beans though is the problem though Beans is you want the police force to move with logic. They don't move with logic. The police force is more liberal than anything. They're more liberal.
What did he do?
That's
Here we go with that bullshit. I don't believe in that talking right there, John. We ain't gonna keep on doing it. Y'all gotta stop using the L word, nigga. That shit don't make it. It don't put credence on your goddamn argument. That ain't enough.
But
we don't. Some of us don't know what that is.
But that's the point, though. Think about it. If I'm a police officer, right? I feel like I should have the experience. Like maybe all police officers should be 35 and older. Just because
it wouldn't do you any good.
By 35, you definitely
the most niggas that beat their wives is 35 and older, so that's stupid.
But the reason why I say this is because you've definitely had enough experiences where you can.
So you're saying you want to hold police officers at the same thing they hold presidents as, because presidents got to be over 35 as well.
Hey, whatever that wherewithal, whatever that intellectual capacity, you know what I'm saying? All of that different shit, whatever that shit is that you want them motherfuckers to have, hell yeah. Because guess what? In 2026, police ain't chasing nobody like that no more, no way. Not on foot.
Think about what you just said, though. Okay, so apply the logic what you just said. Take Governor Greg Newsom. What I do this in California.
Yeah, Newsom.
Yeah, the laws they passed in California. They're not based in what we call logic, common sense, right? They based in things that would be that's what we consider woke or whatever y'all want to call it, how you want to dress it up.
Yeah.
So so no matter how much experience a cop got at 35, 45, 55, all that goes out the window when the mandate of the state says we want this agenda to go forward. All our laws and those who represent our laws going to move by this agenda. Your experience doesn't matter at that point.
But it don't have to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I remember I was having a debate with somebody and they was like, oh, you feel this way about police officers because you had encounters with them, didn't you? Right? I'm like, yeah, of course. I've had too many to count. But guess what? In most of them situations, I went home. Even when I was dead ass wrong. No license, no registration, no insurance, suspended license, weed on me, all kind of shit. I went home more times than I didn't. You know why? Because those police officers wasn't forced to do anything. They're not forced to do a.
Oh, you mean officer discretion? That's what you mean.
Yes, they don't have to do a motherfucking thing. You know how many times I heard
it was in Chicago. It was in Chicago they were literally just saying in Chicago that cops couldn't ask people, are they from illegal immigrants. That was a mandate of the mayor saying that. So the mandate of
I'm talking about just traffic stop shit. Traffic stop shit, you pull a motherfucker over, you run the plate number.
I got you. That part I agree with you, right? But I'm saying to you though, in overall scheme, when you got the governor or the mayor making mandates that override cops' experience.
Well, that's okay. I know we kind of was talking about that, but I'm just saying in general, the point is that they don't have, man. You know how many times I heard the police say, I don't even want to have to deal with the paperwork.
A whole lot.
Tell you how many times I heard, how many times I went home because the motherfucker didn't want to do no paperwork. So that's what I'm saying. They have a certain amount of power, like whatever you just called it, Uncle T. What did you call it? Officer discretion.
Yeah. Officer discretion.
Yeah, but see, Bings, I give.
It's gonna be better for a motherfucker that's over 35 than some 26-year-old. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I look at it. I look at it this way, Bings. You right about that. I'm just looking at only time they don't let you get away with little stuff like that, bro, is when it goes to their career points. And most people don't think that when they get somebody, if you know what I'm saying, got a little weed bag or something on you, they can pull that stuff out again, let you go. But you know what I'm saying, you got a nice 3-4 blocks in the back. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna, it's different. You know what I mean? They gonna want to get that, so they gonna amp up their stuff. They're gonna be right on cue. It's the stuff
because that's the bus. That's a bus. That's a big bus for them.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at that same point, bro, if they come on, bro, they know you ain't. If they sitting there, we know how these people is, bro. Most of them watch most of these people, bro. They know little Ray them over there doing what the fuck they doing.
Right.
They already know this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So to that point, like I said, I understand what you're saying, but man, these goddamn, that's why I don't trust them, bro. Because even those are the good ones. I'm gonna say those are the good ones because even though they didn't take you to jail, they understood. It's community policing. Now, these other people out here doing, they want to catch you with crumbs. We done seen niggas say this is marijuana. It wasn't even marijuana. And that nigga just took that nigga to jail. Like, come on, bro. Crumbs, man.
Yeah,
you know
it wasn't even crumbs, nigga. And then they got terminated for motherfucking doing. Some of these motherfuckers are just overzealous, dumbass niggas.
Yeah, bro. Like it's the system they in, bro. Their system got them all fucked up, bro. They might be needing something they might be need to boost their confidence up with the person that they under, bro. And he want them, and they want to just go out there and prove themselves. So they just act the ass. We see this shit all the time. That's why me and Tom call out the tyrants. We don't need you niggas on the police force. We need you niggas gone.
They swear up and down they ain't got no quotas, OG.
Shit.
Shit.
What's your boy name who I debated?
Diesel TV.
Diesel TV. Oh, that
Diesel,
nigga
ask Diesel why he don't.
Hey,
Hey, what you need to do when you go on the other panels, ask Diesel why he don't want to come over here and get this motherfucking smoke, nigga.
Let that nigga lie to you, tell you, well, OG and Tom, they don't be making no sense. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, that's why nigga. Hey, that nigga seen how much sense we made and how bad we be making them cops look. He don't even come over here no more. It was so bad, he used to leave LA up here to get this work. We used to kick LA teeth in, nigga. Fronts and backs, nigga. Mud stomp on that nigga.
They had old Ruckus come up here like twice. It didn't work out for him. He had to run off. I said, oh man, y'all didn't ran. We didn't ran Ruckus. And then what was the other one? Jigaboo for you. Where you at, nigga? Come on back.
I'll be honest with you. His face used to bother me. Hey, it took me a minute to get over LA face, bro.
Oh, get
this nigga out of line.
Let's face it, LA. Wow.
Yeah, so serious, bro. It took me a minute, bro, because it was like once I knew he was cop, I couldn't unsee it.
Oh my God.
And it was like, yeah, he looked exactly like one of them motherfuckers. Got something to prove with his white partner. Want to prove to his white partner that he ain't, for the blacks and all that shit.
Damn.
Took me a minute.
You going ham on LA right now.
I can't even let you do Stackbot like that. Stackbot was the only officer that we had up here that showed us transparency, which was crazy because I thought the same. I was thinking at first, like, you know what? Yeah. But no. What I'm saying is we didn't see him behind the scene, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't show us on there like the stuff that he used to do, bro, like the walks and the beats he used to be on, bro. People love that nigga, bro. He the cop that you're talking about, the one that was like, you know what, Beans? Man, this little bullshit right here. Take your ass home. I don't feel like doing this paperwork, man, because you know better than that. Next time, man, just don't let me catch you with the shit hot it better. That's that lady. I was like, okay, that's cool. But again, those are the police officers.
It's not enough. It's not enough of them. It's so bad. He on our side now. I'm telling you, he on our side now.
Oh, do you know why he let some people go? It's hard being. It's hard being 5'1" trying to arrest somebody 6'2".
That's why he got that. That's why he got that mace and everything else.
Was he like actively trying to stop you from doing it? Like, I understand he's diverting your attention. Was he like actively like? No,
I don't want to take this dude. I'm trying to just get him to leave.
Yeah. He's trying to get him to leave, huh? You know, I do. Get out. Let's go now, eh? All the way.
No. Don't watch out. I don't want to poke you with the pen.
Man, don't give me no goddamn order, pussy.
I'm not trying to do none of this, man. I get it, bro. I get what you're trying to do. I
fuck with my roster,
in the middle of the road. Watch out. I want to
that nigga bad.
Oh, you just gave me a minute.
Yeah. Why they going through that nigga bag? What's going on?
No. That's not his bag.
No. Okay. I'm about to say.
That's the other dude's bag. I couldn't go left. You see my emergency lights on, right? Sir,
This bitch ass nigga here, bro.
I could not go in the traffic.
Why do you? But you could have gone to the driveway and just gone around.
How about
Sir,
you,
you are
motherfucker,
standing
blocking
on the
traffic,
sidewalk.
bitch?
Sir, you saw me from way back there, right?
Okay, whatever. You're right. I'm wrong. What's your supervisor again?
That's all they
I'm the
want to
supervisor.
hear. That's all they want to hear.
Oh, it's right there on
Are
the.
you the supervisor?
Well, they gonna lie to him, Beans. They gonna lie to the supervisor.
Right there.
After his release, Officer Vallejo changed his tune, but the others
That's
that
a fact.
arrived late continued to
We
treat
already know what they
Hayford
gonna
as
do.
a second-class citizen.
Get the yellow.
And you took the bonds, right? And your badge is what?
123.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I don't want to interfere. Let me get your name. May I get your name?
investigation right now, so you're gonna have to wait over there.
Bitch, you ain't got no investigation. Shut up. The niggas in the car already.
That's Officer Garza. That's Officer Dodd. That's Officer Salazar. That's
And you?
145. That's 142. And the other guy's
And
120.
you say you're what? Corporal Vallejo. And you say you don't have no supervisor, right?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not right now.
Oh wow.
Hayford filed a complaint and requested the officer's
Absolutely.
disciplinary record. Aside from this incident, there were 4 other concerning violations, including one where he left a shotgun in an unlocked cruiser, driving like a maniac, failing to secure an arrestee with a seatbelt, and not wearing a seatbelt during a pursuit.
Okay.
Breaking the
They don't
law.
have to do that, but yeah, they don't have to do that.
More, right?
Obviously, that's in their
After
policy. to do
reviewing
it,
the
OG.
complaint, they found that it was sustained. They found that Corporal Vallejo had no legal justification to interfere with videotaping the incident, as Hayford was not interfering with his duties as a police officer. It was determined that Corporal Vallejo's actions violated department policy, state law, department procedures and practices, training, and general best practices. As a result, Officer Vallejo was terminated on January 7th of 2026,
That's what I'm talking about. Get
which
that
is
nigga.
great, but it leaves us wondering if Officer Vallejo violated state law,
Why he ain't
why
jail?
aren't charges being pursued?
Hey, man.
Furthermore, the department should look into training some of its other members, such as Officer A. Barnes, who stayed after the scene had cleared to defend Corporal Vallejo by misinterpreting the scope of his authority and the interfering statute.
What do you want to know?
I know they had substantial training on this dumb shit.
Right. He says I was interfering. I know the penal code.
I know the
is not interfering. I wasn't speaking to him, sir.
Listen, you're talking to me. Don't leave him out of it, okay? We're talking.
Okay. That's my information right there. All right. That's for me. Thank you. As you can see where he parked his car, I'm not complaining. I didn't see anything when I was coming. I didn't see anything that was emergency. So I was saying that he could have just pulled over here and free up the road. Because he was standing here and he looks like he
That's
didn't
what
really
I
have
have
the
a
guy
problem.
in class. He was just
I have a problem with these cops too. There's no fucking reason why y'all always stopping in the middle of the street to talk to a motherfucker. Move your pussy ass car on to the side. This shit is dumb. Be blocking streets and shit.
Yeah, the part I don't like, bro, is them showing this is the display of tyrism. This is where you show the tyrants at their top. This nigga didn't want to give him his information. He gave it to another officer, so to give it to him because he's already upset. Even though he's in his feelings, bro, break yourself from that. You're a police officer. You're doing a job. Civil duty, nigga. Talk to the nigga. If the nigga, he don't understand what you're saying, you don't understand what he's saying, find somebody that can help y'all intervene and figure out what the hell is going on in this conversation. But for you to act like that, bro, it shows his degree of why his ass got fired. Get your ass up out of here, nigga. We don't need you.
But nah. Hey. Goodbye.
Y'all always
Get
hate
that
on
nigga
good
up out of
cops.
here, nigga. No, that ain't good cop, John. This shit is bad, bro. This is the one that be making us look at other cops like they ain't shit.
Y'all always hate on good cops.
They got
You gotta stop bootlicking, bro. That Beans saying something, bro. We can barely hear him though. Speak up, Beans.
go left because there's traffic. There's stops. So if I'm stopped,
Dancing niggas. Somebody has to call these niggas out.
What you were saying, Beans?
I said he must be somebody.
Who?
This African dude.
No, he's just a motherfucker that know his rights. He's told the motherfucker he know the penal code.
Fuck
you don't want to fuck with a nigga that know penal code because they gonna call you out on your bullshit.
I don't know about that.
Know your penal code.
Now, some of them, Beans, and some of them do fuck up, and they don't abide by none of this shit that you should know and stuff that you're telling them. But them the ones that me and Tom look for. because them the ones that's going to hit you upside your head and you get $3-4 million. So you just got to know how to fall to the ground, go limp. You know, when you got a tyrant, just get that money. You know, I've been waiting on one, bro. I'm not lying to you. I'm waiting on a nigga to pull my tall ass out of a car and throw me on the ground. Nigga, I'm about to break everything.
I told you, I've been waiting on getting my ass beat for a long time. Come over here and whoop my motherfucking ass.
Give me your address. Give me your address.
You midgets
I'm running
can't
into too many good cops, nigga. I need a terrible ass cop that's just having a bad day. A wife then cheated on him, all type of shit. I need that nigga to.
I think what it is.
Don't fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to let some fingers and an arm go.
They always come to my window and I'm smiling because I don't give a fuck about that motherfucker. Hey, what'd you do? You know I was speeding, nigga. Stop lying. Don't act like you don't know what I did, nigga. I was going 70 to 30, nigga. I know. You ain't got to tell me. That's why I pulled over, pussy.
I had to take my foot off. So I took my foot off. I was going to go on the sidewalk. He was standing here with the guy. So I decided to come here. So when I came here, as you see where my bicycle is, they are there, I'm here, and I'm narrating the same thing I'm telling you to my video that, hey, look, they could have just park here and deal with the guy and free up the road. That's it. That's it. Then he got mad and interfering. I have to come between him and the person he's dealing with.
Okay, so
I know that.
No. The rule of it is for interference is you're interfering with and feeding his investigation.
I did not.
No. I'm gonna explain it to you in a very calm manner. Okay. So the gentleman you just saw, he's a felon. Okay. He's a very well-known felon. Okay. So he was stopping out with him and he was doing an interview and trying to figure out what was going on. Okay?
Yes.
So when you came over here and you wanted to, do your social media deal where
I wasn't doing any social media. That's why I was recording.
You pulled out your phone and you're recording.
Yes.
Okay, you were recording a video trying to show that we're parked in the road when we could have been parked here.
Yes.
The reason he didn't do that was because we know this gentleman. Okay, he's known to flee. He's known to fight. Okay. This is known facts to us. Okay. So he stopped. He uses emergency lights, and which allows him to park where he needs to be able to perform the duties of his actions. Okay. Yes. You were stopped to do your thing. That's fine. You're free to do. You're free to record right now. You're underneath no violations of the law whatsoever. But you were diverting his attention away from this subject that we have issues with. We thought
that nigga need to go to jail.
Now he's worried about it because he's worried. He doesn't know you. We don't know you.
I don't know him either.
And we understand that, but we don't know you. We don't know if you have a weapon. We don't know if you got.
But what is the weapon?
I understand.
Where do I have the weapon?
You'd be surprised at where people can conceal weapons. Okay, but listen, I'm just trying to give you the facts. Okay? So he's concerned about you, and he's also concerned about him. Now he has his attention diverted two different directions. Okay, we know this guy's a danger. You're an unknown. Okay, and he's feeling threats from two different ends. Okay, so he's got it. He has to control it somehow. Okay, because he has to make sure that he goes home to his family.
This is killing me, bro.
Okay, and that's why what happened today happened.
I understand.
Hey,
okay.
That's why you're not going to jail. That's why you're not doing.
You would have taken me to jail, so I can make some money. I wish I wanted him to take me.
No,
I wanted him to.
No, because then we wouldn't be doing our job.
Oh no! Why? Who's me?
Us as a whole, as a police department.
What job?
Oh wow!
As a police department, our job. If we took you to jail, it would be an illegal arrest.
I know that.
But he's detaining you right now because you were interfering with him. Okay,
sir.
I understand
what you're saying.
Okay, but that's why you're not going to jail right now. Okay.
If I was interfering, I would go to jail.
Exactly, and that's why you're not.
So then you agree I was not interfering.
No, you were detained. You were never placed because he was worried about you. Okay, you were an unknown. Okay, it may not fit the exact definition of the state code for interference. That's why you're not.
He got diarrhea of the mouth, OG.
In his eyes, at that moment, that's
you
why
need to go take this streamline suit off. That's just shit John the Baptist be wearing. That shit crazy.
Cop need to just shut the fuck up. He making it bad for the whole group.
Okay,
that streamline suit is crazy, nigga. You think he gonna shave Tom off that suit?
If he thought that I was,
it's crazy work.
All he could have said,
hey John, do them suits be working?
Oh, mama be in a bootleg.
No. So we call this Monday morning quarterback. Okay, you're taking.
Go buy one and see.
I'm just asking, John. You're the only one to wear them. I'm trying to figure out, do they make you faster on the bike?
And now you're doing your thing. You're stopping.
I just wear shorts.
Now he's
you don't wear the zip up top with the hat?
In the heat of a moment,
no, I don't wear the zip up top. I
getting you closer to this guy?
Sir, that's not what happened.
You got you some of them coochie cutters.
But it was all on recording.
I'll be in the office.
Mama said,
call,
not John. Yeah, Mom, he got him some of them cookie cutters. This African got on.
I'll call your police chief. Ask your police chief. He knows about me. Go there and ask your police chief.
Beans was right. He was somebody.
In the department to file my complaint tomorrow.
Beans was right.
I stopped here.
He said, ask your police chief about me. He knows all about me. He knows who I am.
That's why he didn't get
with the wrong dreadhead, nigga.
That's why he didn't get punched out, Bings, because that nigga, he's somebody. I am somebody.
He left there and came to talk to me. He left where he was standing. Walked all the way to where I was standing and talked to me and told me to leave. He didn't say move forward. He said leave. And I said I don't have to leave public space. I don't have to leave public space.
So there's an area. There's an area around.
There is no area.
There ain't no area right now.
Right now, Florida is one of the only ones that does.
That's the point. So if he did not listen to what I'm saying, don't try to defend him. Listen to what I'm saying. He did not say, sir, move forward.
Frustrated with losing a simple argument with an informed citizen, Officer Barnes escalates to a retreat formation, creating smoke and mirror gestures with his hands and elevating his voice, pretending that he is exacerbated by Hayford's answers, though it is Officer Barnes who clearly lacks the logic required to argue his own job effectively.
Okay, we're biting at the bits now. Okay, we're doing what ifs. We're doing. We could have changed everything around. No. This interaction is done. This interaction is done.
Right. Can he ask me to leave public space?
He can ask you to leave the area where he is currently trying to take care of something. Okay, well then we're done. You're just saying it just for the argument at this point.
No, but I wish.
You can go now.
I wish you would have arrested me.
You can go now. Nigga, you can go now. You headed to your car, nigga. Drive off.
Not surprisingly, he was also one of the officers traveling at nearly 100 miles per hour while en route to this nothing burger call. So for now, one bad apple down until he gypsies over to the department in the next county. Be sure to let us know if you find Officer Vallejo at your department. And as always, let me know what you think about this encounter in the comments down below.
All right, I got one more. I got a question. Well, I got two, but I got one I only have time for. Do you want to hear about cops running from other cops? Or a false arrest with a deer decoy that was career changing?
Fuck it, let's get the cops running for cops, that just sound good, but it got to be more to it. I kind of want to see both of them now, because I know that deer one, they've been catching motherfuckers with that shit. They've been doing that bullshit.
It ain't got that much. We got enough time. Let's go ahead crank it. Fuck it. Let's go ahead crank it.
Yeah, they've been catching them over here in the mountains like that, Tom. I got to go try to find some people who done some stories, but I don't know what to look up and how to go find this shit. But I know they've been catching them over by
this shit just caught me by attention. I didn't watch it. I listened to the first 54 seconds and said, I'm gonna start here.
Jody Barr. All right. Because he's going to dig everything out and he's going to make sure, right or wrong, that you're telling the truth. He's going to get to the bottom of whatever dirt you're doing. This video is about a simple guy who they knew was a night hunter legally hired by the state.
Legally hired.
And they pulled him over and they hemmed up an arrest deal on him. And you're going to want to watch this if you're a hunter, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't just happen there, folks.
He's a beast. Absolute garbage.
In November 2024, a pair of South Carolina Department of Natural Resources officers planted a fake deer in a field off Cox Mill Road in Greenville County. Then ran back to their trucks to hide.
Damn, freaking body camera lit up.
Then it happened.
Is he still looking at it? He's not got a light out, but he's stopped in the road and he backed up. I'm going to stop him no matter what. Is his headlights on? No.
What? Is his headlights on?
He's
No.
driving on now.
This is where they be lying at, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Obviously, you can see it in the video.
Patrol Officer Robert
Come
Thomas
on now,
was
Beans.
on
You
the
hope you're
phone with
watching this, bro. This
DNR
is what we
Lance
be
Corporal
talking
Zach
about, bro.
Tatum.
Nigga just lied,
Tatum
dog.
could not see what Thomas was seeing.
He kind of turned when he backed his headlight, but he never put him directly on it. But I mean, would you not go after him?
Yeah.
Go after him?
Yeah, I can stop.
No.
For what?
But he didn't fully shine it, though. You know what I mean?
I don't know what he did. He pulled into the intersection?
No, he was going straight. I think he's seen if it would move.
Yeah, I'd stop.
Right there on Cox Mill Road, Shane Huffman was caught in a DNR sting. DNR uses fake deer to lure hunters into committing one of the more serious wildlife charges known as night hunting. They stage decoys in fields, often on the side of the road, then wait for someone to shine a light on it. To be convicted of night hunting, DNR would have to prove someone violated South Carolina Code Section 50-11-705 by displaying or using artificial light at night, disclosing the presence of deer, or what's commonly known as spotlighting.
Spotlighting,
The law
yeah.
also requires DNR prove the person had possession of or with immediate access to a rifle or shotgun with ammo big enough to kill large game.
He kind of turned when he backed his headlight, but he never put him directly on it. But he didn't fully shine it, though. You know what I mean?
Although the officers knew Huffman didn't shine anything at that deer, Officer Thomas went after him anyway.
You just put your hands out the window where I can see them. Where y'all coming from?
Nate's Pizza.
Okay.
I just got out of the woods and I picked her up at the house and I went and got Nate's Pizza.
And I know you got the rifle back here. Do not touch it or move it, okay?
Yes, sir.
What's the binoculars in your lap for?
Oh, well, I just had passed a bunch of deer and I told her to hand me binoculars. I seen a buck. I was already told that y'all don't have there. So I figured it was fake.
What all you got? Just binoculars?
Binoculars, I got my 9mm up here in the front. I got my concealed weapon permit. Okay. That's it, and the rifle in the back.
Okay, just hang tight for a second, okay?
The officer then muted his body camera. Over the next minute, nothing Thomas said was recorded.
Wait a minute. You know what happens when you mute the body cam? Niggas start to lie. Niggas start to make shit up.
Said this don't happen though. That's why we need them body cameras, man. That's why we don't need that.
I know when I caught motherfucking LA and that cat, I said, nigga, you know they can. No, they can't. I tell you, look that shit up. Say, hold that bitch. Get what it do. Mutation. Shit.
Dude, I'm gonna put you in.
Can I put this in my bag?
Yes. Go ahead. I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. You're just detained at the moment, okay?
Okay.
Just 'cause we got a lot of guns and just trying to figure out everything, okay?
He's
Officer
not
Thomas
nowhere near the
then gets
guns.
on
So
the
why
phone
would you
with
still?
Lance Corporal Zach Tatum.
I got both of them out.
Officer Thomas again mutes his body camera during the call. Over the next 2.5 minutes, none of the audio was recorded.
I'm gonna read your rights real quick, and then you can ask me questions. I ain't gonna ask you questions. I just want you to know your rights. You have the right to remain silent.
And right there, DNR formally arrested Shane Huffman for night hunting.
What was your question first?
Obviously, spotlight's a big thing.
Right.
But did I do anything wrong by stopping and using binoculars to look? If I didn't have any lights on that, that's really my only question.
You can't stop and look at deer with the gun in the truck.
That I did not know, and that is completely my
Obviously,
fault.
spotlighting is a no-no.
Right, correct.
But stopping in the middle of the road, backing up,
Yeah.
and then you got a light rifle. Is it loaded?
It is loaded. I literally just got out of the woods, and I picked her up. I'm hunting up here on 101 on Need's Fuse property, and I left there. I picked her up. I live literally a mile up the road on. I went and picked her up. We went to get Nate's, and I come back. I hardly ever go Cox Mill because I know there's a lot of deer on that road.
It's also a moonlight night tonight.
Right.
So
what does that mean?
Need a spotlight as much. You
Right.
can see deer in the field.
Yes,
and
sir.
I think that's why you use the binoculars, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Officer Thomas searched Huffman's truck.
Mainly curious. I've never looked through one.
As Thomas searched,
Oh, he's a young boy.
Lance Corporal Tatum pulled up. Tatum quickly recognized Shane Huffman.
Is this not the coyote guy? Huffman? Yes. You just now realize that? Yeah, it's him. 100%.
The coyote guy. Huffman is a night hunter licensed to legally hunt coyotes after dark. He also maintains a Facebook page, Palmetto Predator Pros, highlighting his eradication of the invasive four-legged deer-killing predator.
I see you, man.
I'm still hot, but that's fine.
I am too. Hold on.
Whoa, wait. I heard something.
Thomas.
Oh, wait. when you say I'm hot, that means you trying to tell some lies, make up some shit. Oh man, this is terrible, boy. Ooh-wee.
Muted his camera. And Tatum thought he muted his own camera too.
Where's your I text you from my personal phone to your personal phone. I don't know. I text you his picture. Remember I said he killed a big deer the other day, a monster deer.
Is this a thermal?
Yes, thermal is oh, he's got a thermal and he's got a night vision. He's trying to act like it's not a night vision scope. It's a day-night scope. That's what he's calling it.
That thermal optic was put away in a bag on the back seat of the truck behind Shane Huffman's driver's seat, along with all of his other coyote night hunting gear. Huffman's attorney pointed out, a thermal does not emit light and isn't an artificial light source as defined in the night hunting statute.
So if y'all don't know what the night with
NVGs, night vision goggles.
No. It's what it does is it has a little micro sensor that's attached to it that actually it takes the light from the moon and shines it in onto the scope that way. At least I think it does. I don't know what it necessarily does because it's not technical night vision, but it's a digital scope that you can use for night hunting where it illuminates things walking and shit like that.
Night vision gotta do the same thing though. It just take light, just take other lights and just make it brighter so you can see.
Yeah. So,
but I guess you said this is just a scope. This just used through a scope though.
Yeah. Because I have one in my damn thing right now. Well, I think I do have that other piece. I might not have that piece to go with it, but it should be. It was in the fucking safe, so it should be all right.
Huffman and his girlfriend continued to wait while the officers worked to build their career case inside that DNR patrol truck. Meanwhile, Tatum's body camera continued to record everything.
Would you tow the truck? So he just bought that truck, and it'd be nice to put that sucker on a rollback, but so she can get a ride. This is obviously what's his last name, Huffman. This is like a once in a career. Yeah, this is great, dude. This is absolutely great.
We obtained more than 3 hours of body camera recordings from Huffman's arrest and DNR's seizure of his truck, guns, and hunting equipment. A lot of the time that night was spent with Shane trying to understand why he was going to jail for night hunting when he never shined a light.
When you say night hunting, what do you mean before I just stopped and looked at binoculars?
It's that and a combination of having the loaded rifle. You also have the capability to know that's not a decoy out in the field with the thermal.
Well, that's on me because I had no idea. I would have never stopped. I literally, I turned on Cox Mill Road.
And nowadays, you don't have to shine to night hunt because
you a lie.
You're
thermal.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
So you don't have to shine, but stopping,
shut up, nigga.
Looking at deer, having loaded guns.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
That's on me because I had real honest God, had no idea.
48 minutes after pulling him over.
You ever been in any kind of trouble?
Never been in any kind of trouble at all.
Officer Robert Thomas hauled Shane Huffman to the county jail. Huffman spent 36 minutes handcuffed alongside Thomas. He continued to ask questions, worrying whether he'd lose his right to hunt and still not understanding exactly what he did that constituted night hunting.
I'm not blaming you. I'm not mad. I did what I did, but I'm honest as I could be, and it's probably my fault. I didn't look into the rules any better.
That motherfucker start you got something else, man. Don't be apologizing to pussy ass boy.
I would never guess which I did have a loaded gun, and I didn't think nothing about it.
On November 15th, 2024, for the first time in his life, Shane Huffman was fingerprinted, searched, and spent the night in a jail cell with a group of other men charged with who knows what.
What did Shane Huffman do wrong that night?
Nothing.
I said, I'm sorry. I had no idea that was illegal. I knew that you couldn't spotlight, and I knew that.
I saw an arrest of a good guy with no probable cause, a detention on the side of the road where they continue to misrepresent the law, kind of bully my client. And then I saw him, the worst of all, seize his truck.
Columbia attorney Lori Murray fought DNR in Huffman's criminal prosecution.
Really, my job was to call them and say, I just need you to watch the video. Just watch the video and then call me back. Now, I don't even really have to do a whole lot of arguing here. You'll see what I see. And they did.
Murray says it wasn't the DNR who listened to her. She says DNR wanted Huffman prosecuted to the fullest. It was a Greenville County prosecutor who looked at DNR's case file and decided Shane Huffman didn't do anything wrong.
And he comes back to me and says, they won't drop the charges. Well, you at that point have been educated by a prosecutor with a legal degree that your case has no merit, that you need to dismiss the charges, and DNR still wouldn't consent.
Yeah, because it's all they want to do. It's called malicious prosecution. They know they ain't got no case, but as long as they keep you in their fucking court system, keep paying these motherfucking dumbass goddamn lawyers and all the motherfucking court fees, of course, the job is to keep taking your fucking money. What the fuck is we doing here? Keep having you spend money for no fucking reason. That's why you sue these motherfuckers. If we can start suing these motherfucking prosecutors for malicious prosecution and these judges for not seeing the fault in these prosecutors' goddamn case and take and dismiss it on the merits, this is insane.
Maybe a week later, where
you looking for logic too?
He had to drop the charges because he couldn't.
I always look for logic,
regardless of whether DNR consented.
Yeah, they're not looking for logic.
Even after, as you say, an educated.
They're looking for agendas.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Pride. I think pride, ego, and also civil liability, which is why we're sitting here right now.
Murray is one of the lawyers who filed a civil lawsuit against DNR over this arrest. The other is Patrick McLaughlin, a civil attorney with a long record of successfully suing government officials over civil rights abuses in South Carolina.
You hear one officer tell the other, this is a career case.
Yeah, it's a career case, all right. It's just not the kind of career-making case that he thought it was going to be. Yeah, I think he thought that it was a big case and he was bringing in this nice, expensive truck, and this seizure for them would bring in big money for DNR, or maybe they'd end up using that truck for themselves. I don't know.
That's what they wanted.
He definitely thought it was going to make
that's what they wanted.
Bring that specific truck in, that brand new truck with paper tags on it. They thought that was going to make their careers, but it might make their career in a totally different way than they're.
Absolutely. They wanted the man's truck, the man's guns, the man's thermals, the man's every fucking thing. That's what they wanted in the civil forfeiture shit. Good thing he got a fucking lawyer.
It was just a complete abuse of the process that night. And maybe it was an innocent mistake on their part.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Be wearing a badge.
In March 2025, the solicitor dismissed Huffman's charge, citing insufficient evidence. In October 2025, Murray and McLaughlin filed this lawsuit, accusing DNR of false arrest and imprisonment, malicious prosecution, negligence in properly training Tatum and Thomas on the night hunting law, and protecting the public from being arrested for things that are not crimes. The lawsuit also alleges defamation for the false and defamatory statements DNR published when the officers publicly accused Huffman of breaking the law. They did so with knowledge of their falsity and or reckless disregard as to whether or not they were true, McLaughlin wrote in the lawsuit.
That's him, ain't it?
I'm still hot, but that's fine.
I am too. Hold on. Wait.
Yes. Are you hot?
No, silenced.
Murray is also suspicious of those muted body camera conversations.
Beep, beep. Are you hot? Beep. Turning it on and off left and right. Forget the fact that it's against their own policy to do that. It just looks bad. What are you saying that you don't want anybody else to hear? What are you acknowledging does not need to go on the body camera? Because this is in the middle of a conversation about Shane Huffman. This is in the middle of a conversation about his arrest. And the fact that you would even say, are you hot? Just to get him to turn it off, acknowledges that they knew they were about to say something that nobody else should hear.
Without these body cams, would this be a different outcome?
Without the body cams, we wouldn't have that conversation. It would have been Shane's word against theirs.
That's a
Generally, a jury of 12 is going to believe law enforcement over the everyday citizen.
Thank y'all so much. We can get started.
I asked
they misinterpreted the word hot.
Along with Officer Zach Tate.
Yeah, that's a
they
fact.
meant is it hot out? Is it hot in the car? You mean turn the AC on? That's what he's asking.
Tatum and Robert Thomas. No one would agree to an interview. I spoke with Susan Porter, DNR's general counsel, by phone. She told me it's DNR's practice to not talk about a pending lawsuit, but I reminded her our questions were about the dismissed criminal prosecution of Shane Huffman.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with what he did. Wrong place, wrong time, but only because there were the wrong officers.
It ain't the wrong place, wrong time. What the fuck
DNR
you
will
mean?
remember for a while once we're done.
Although DNR General Counsel Susan Porter told me she doesn't comment on pending litigation, she did have a lot to say. She told me the prosecutor here was wrong, that DNR Officer Thomas had plenty of probable cause to stop and arrest Shane Huffman. There was probable cause all day long and twice on Sunday, she told me. So come to court and you'll see it. DNR filed an answer to the lawsuit denying the allegations. I also asked Porter whether either of these officers violated DNR's body camera policy. She told me no, because DNR did not have a policy in place when this all happened.
Get the fuck out of here.
There is no documented disciplinary action in these officers' files.
See what I'm
related
saying?
to this arrest as of this report.
Asses.
Susan Porter also criticized me and other journalists for not following up and following through on stories like this. But I assured her the follow-up is one of our specialties.
One thing you can bet on is Jody Barr is going to follow up. And he's going to stay on it like a dog on a bone. Now, look, this guy, if he hadn't had his own phone recording, his own body cam, he would probably still be in jail, have lost his license, had a felony, all kinds of crap. And it was all just bullshit charges. You cannot trust game wardens.
I mean, that's a fact.
Don't trust police. They're not all bad. They're not all good. But the bad ones will completely ruin your life, even though the good ones try not to.
That's bullshit. The good ones, the bad ones are all like, I'm sorry. The good ones should have been stepped in and said, you know what, this ain't right. We ain't doing something right. We're not looking into the law. Hey, we don't know the whole law on this. How about we look it up and make sure we're doing this shit absolutely right? Do you think that goes on? Do you think that happens? No, it doesn't happen. Niggas just do what the fuck they want to do. I was told that they had a book, a manual that they go by that has all the charges they can charge a motherfucker with. Why don't they never go through these charges? Why don't they ever look this shit up anymore? I ain't never seen on one of these videos.
They call people to look it up for them.
Yeah, that shit don't. Obviously, that shit don't work. Obviously, that shit don't work. Shit is crazy. Kudos to this man. He about to get some bread eventually. The follow they had twice on Sunday. Then why was all the charges dropped in, bitch? That's what I would have asked. Why were those charges dismissed then, bitch? Huh? All right, this is the last one. Yes, sir.
Now stop!
These cops are involved in a high-speed pursuit with a reckless drunk driver in the snow.
He's taking off on me. He's driving on the inside shoulder. He's all over the road. He's back in the median. I think he's going to try.
I wouldn't be no high speed chasing no snow. I can tell you that.
And then they find out that the driver is actually one of their fellow deputies.
And we're going to need you out here. It's him.
Stop right now! Stop!
Surely these people turn off their body cams, actively try not to obtain evidence against him, and give him a paid vacation, did they?
He fell down. He smells like whiskey.
Oh, no discussion whatsoever.
Yeah,
on the way in there.
Yeah. Come on, Zig.
I got it.
That nigga drunk than a motherfucker.
Okay, I have a product that you absolutely have to have right now. By the way, this message is sponsored by Raycon. So are you 15th in Macon County, Illinois, deputies spotted a speeding truck traveling in excess of 80 miles per hour in extremely dangerous snowy conditions. They try to stop the truck, but it speeds away. Due to the snowy conditions, they temporarily cut off the pursuit. Then they found the vehicle again, still driving recklessly.
Macon 36. I'm attempting a traffic stop on a pickup truck, 51 north of Schaefer. He is driving in the median ditch.
The driver refuses to stop and instead flees, pulling into the snowy median.
blue Chevy Silverado.
Why you bleep out the license plate?
He's taking off on me. He's driving on the inside shoulder. He's all over the road.
Oh.
Right now I'm at 52 miles an hour. He's back in the median. I think he's going to try to turn around there and go back south. They're spotty. He's in the median again. I'm at 10 miles an hour.
And then performing an illegal U-turn, speeding away in the opposite direction. The officer catches up to him, finding him stuck in the snow, once again in the median, trying to perform yet another illegal U-turn.
I think he's stuck in the median.
The officer is able to identify the driver as one of his co-workers, Deputy Andrew Ziegler. But despite being stuck, Ziegler is still refusing to stop. So the officer opens his door and he shouts at Ziegler to stop. But he once again speeds away, eluding his co-workers yet again.
Hold on. You ain't got to chase him. Just wait till you come back to work.
Need you out here. It's him.
Stop right now. Stop.
He's out of the median. Just took off northbound.
Officers then locate the truck a third time, this time stuck for good, once again in the median. So at this point, the officers know that this is one of their co-workers, one of their fellow deputies, Andrew Ziegler. They all know each other. One of the deputies calls out on a loudspeaker to open the door. But Ziegler does not do that. Instead, he continues to spin his tires.
You're never going to catch me, copper.
But fortunately, he is stuck for good this time.
We're in Washington, half a mile west of 51. Andrew Ziegler. Turn the truck off. Open the door. There's your truck. Get up. Turn the truck off. Open the door. Put your hands up. And knock it out with the firearm. You want to grab your rifle? I'm taking 36. We didn't get an answer to the residence. He's 26. Getting out the other end. Turn the truck off. Open the door and come out. It's over. He's still trying to get out. I got Terminator. We can talk about that tire. I would say he's not going to be. Turn the truck off and step out. Andrew Ziegler.
How crazy is this? For an extended period of time, they're shouting over the loudspeaker to get out of the car, to open the door, to turn the car off. But he's not doing it. He's not complying. What is Deputy Andrew Ziegler doing? He is not getting out of his car. He's not complying. He is trying to spin his tires and flee the scene. And yet these officers, his co-workers, are just allowing this to continue on and to continue on. How would this be going differently if it were you or I in these circumstances? They're not doing anything. They're not taking any action at all. They just continue to give these commands over the loudspeaker that are then ignored.
Andrew Ziegler. Open the door with your hands up, come back to it.
one, I have the subject on the phone and telling him to turn off his truck and to come out and listen to your felony stop.
Open the door and step out of the truck. I copy. Turn off the truck. I haven't stepped out yet. Andrew Ziegler. Truck is set. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
If he comes out whenever we do it,
You're crazy.
we'll have you focus on the cuffing. We'll control.
Sounds good.
Then finally, they just call him on his cell phone because he's their employee, and they tell him that they are going to perform this felony stop, that he needs to follow instructions. They tell him once again over the loudspeaker to get out of the truck.
Andrew Ziegler. Open your door. Step out with your hands up. The Macon County
Finally, he does. The door opens and Deputy Ziegler gets out of the car and puts his hands in the air.
Hands up!
Hands up! Hands up!
But that cheap liquor make you do some crazy stuff, don't it?
Hands up, Ziegler! Hands up while we walk towards us. Hands up! Well, if you're not going to do anything, you should put your hands up and walk past me. Well, put your hands up. Stay away from us and walk back. You know this.
Come on, dude.
Put your hands up and walk back to us. Yep, slowly. No, I get it. Don't fall. Hands up. Hands up. Towards them. We're not going to play the Y game, okay? Put your hands up and walk towards them.
And he's so obviously drunk, he can hardly walk, and he slips and falls to the ground on his way to the asphalt.
Stay away from us. Yep, just keep stepping back. Keep your hands up.
This shit crazy. Call that nigga on this motherfucking cell phone.
Hands up.
They make him do no field test. See if he really drunk.
I know. It's nothing against you.
Shit, I don't know.
You know we got a job to do, all right? I do.
They make him walk those straight lines, say his ABCs backwards, and none of that crazy.
I know we got to check. You know we got to check. I do.
19 copies and
Why?
just hung
Is
up
there
the
anybody
phone.
else in there? No.
I was just doing donuts. Leave me alone. I was hungry.
Oh, I did. Don't ask us.
They take him into custody. They put him in handcuffs. They search him. And Ziegler's just sort of miffed about the whole thing. Like, this is just inconveniencing him.
Dude, there's nobody in that truck. I'm not lying, dude.
So they walk him to the police cruiser and they put him in the back of the police car.
Does noise. Dude, there's nothing in here. No, there's not. I got his fucking knife out. I'm stupid as fuck.
Alright, G, I'm gonna give you a phone.
Oh wow, this is terrible.
Okay.
This is fucking
Stand by.
terrible.
I'm trying to get a hold of number 1 and number 2.
Yep, number 1. Number 2. Yeah, I'll do that. Hold on, I can't feel my hands. I can't do that.
Meanwhile, the supervisor shows up and he sits in his police car and he has a phone conversation with, I guess, his boss about what's going on, explaining that their employee has just done all this. He's apparently extremely drunk And how are we going to handle this?
He's extremely 55. Do we want to try to get state to come out and take that? For,
transparency. We want to see what's on the screen.
You know who from state's coming? 10-4, is there any way you can contact or make contact with them, give them my cell phone number and have them give me a 21 as soon as possible? It doesn't. I don't see any. We can check it. I don't see any actual damage. I think he just drove off and got stuck. He's in about a 4-foot drift. And when they were doing the felony stop on him, it was all why are you doing this? What?
Terrible.
Yeah, no, he's not even close. Nothing else. I'll have the three of them take him in. I'll stay out here with the vehicle. Well, we're not. Either way, they're not going to be able to do fields out here. It's nothing but ice. So they can take him in there and put him in the DUI room or put him in an interview room until state can get there. And I'll do it once
Every
over on the
passing
truck again,
minute,
but I don't see any apparent
alcohol
damage to it.
the piss is leaving your body, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So don't that lower the chance of him like not getting an accurate reading of how drunk he was at the time of the?
Absolutely.
So why they gotta wait on state to give him a drug? I mean, you DUI, whatever. Why they can't do it?
To the truck, did you?
They like to have.
I think he just drove off and got stuck.
Well, I was trying to get him stopped. I don't know how
man.
he missed the median road sign, but he didn't hit me.
It's like all he has to do is keep coughing and keep drinking water, and they can't do it. They can't do an accurate check.
Apparently, number one's in
water.
26.
But they just said the trooper just got out with an assisted virus, so no, he was gonna be a little bit.
10-4. Hey Dustin, I'm over here.
Do you want me to stop Richards or keep him coming?
Keep him coming. Did you see any damage to the truck?
No, I mean other than
have your rider get pictures of the truck, and then he's in Blake's car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have you and Blake transport him in.
Okay.
Have your guy get pictures, and then try to get distances back towards 51. If you've got any other spots other than this one that he was off the road, get photos. And then I may have you stop
where he went off.
Where he went off on him. There's something.
Where was that?
Between Space Mark and Schallenberger.
It wasn't very far north of Schaefer where it started.
Okay.
You'll be able to tell because there's snow all the way across the road where he come back on.
And you want us to do the tow sheet?
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, he fell down. He smells like whiskey.
Well,
Wait a minute. Talking now.
But yeah, I don't know what ISP.
As the supervisor is talking to one of the deputies, it's mentioned that the Illinois State Police is coming to the scene to take over the investigation. That was in the context of discussing the fact that Ziegler was so drunk that he smelled like whiskey and he was falling down. So in the context of that, they say, well, ISP is coming.
He fell down. He smells like whiskey.
Well.
And that's when the supervisor signals to the other deputies his body cam. And so they all then mute their body cams, including the supervisor, thereby destroying potential evidence that we could now listen to and ISP could listen to about what had happened. But then the deputy who was directed to drive Ziegler to the police station did turn his body cam audio back on eventually.
Okay, he's going to give you the lowdown.
Did you go through the truck?
No.
Go through it, make sure there's his duty pistol or pistol's not in there. I'm gonna have you.
If it was in
and
there, he wouldn't
James
tell the
take
truth
him in
anyway.
post. Whatever ISP decides they're gonna do, they can take care of all that in there. Versus out here in the middle of 3-degree temperature. I'm gonna have his rookie take pictures of where the car is, get distances for where he was off the road here, and then anything on 51 that they observe. And then
we went down 51 and it was.
And it caught the supervisor directing him not to speak to Ziegler during the drive.
MC1 is on his way in. No discussion whatsoever.
Yeah,
on the way in there.
Yeah, I just, he's just keep going on and on.
Yeah, no, just ignore.
So just get turned around and I'll get James followed.
And usually when you arrest somebody, you put them in the back of the police car. There's cameras and audio there for a reason, because they're running their mouths, they're incriminating themselves, they're providing evidence to be used in the prosecution against them. And the chief is directing the deputy who's going to drive not to engage in any conversation that would incriminate Deputy Ziegler.
Don't think he said that.
I'm assuming interview room.
I guess I'm basically going back to the
Come on, Zig.
I got it. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, dude. It's my fault. You don't have to do that. It's not your fault, guys. It's fault. It's mine. You don't. I know. It's not their fault.
So this happened on December 15th of 2025. The next day, the sheriff of Macon County, Illinois, Jim Root, issued a press release about this incident. The press release states that Mr. Ziegler was ultimately charged by the Illinois State Police with driving under the influence, and that he was cited and released with a pending court date, which I looked up, and it's in February, so it has not happened yet. But the press release also states that Mr. Ziegler was immediately placed on paid administrative leave pending an internal investigation concerning his actions that evening and the resulting criminal and traffic charges. So there you have it. This guy is a deputy who fled from his own police department multiple times. They tried like 3 times to catch him. They finally did catch him. He refused to obey all these commands. How many videos do we watch where just very, very innocuous behavior gets charged as all sorts of serious stuff by the police? Obstruction and failure to obey commands and so on. How many commands did this deputy fail to obey? How many other crimes did he commit? And yet it sounds like he did not even have to spend the night in jail like the rest of us would have. He was cited and released and then given a paid vacation. Paid. This is a police officer who did that. This cannot be disputed. All of these cops, his coworkers, put in their report, which I'll put in the blog post linked in the description below, that they smelled alcohol and that he appeared drunk. I mean, obviously, you can see it with your own eyes. He was wasted and yet doesn't have to spend the night in jail, doesn't lose his job, gets a paid vacation pending investigation. Investigation into what? Can it be disputed that he was drunk? No, let me tell you what they're doing. They are giving his criminal defense attorney a chance to do something fabulous with the criminal charges, which is very easy to do when you represent a police officer in that courthouse, because they work hand in hand with the prosecutors. If the public is not watching what's happening, guess what? There's some sort of deferred adjudication. Something happens behind closed doors and boom, after it's no longer in the media and people have forgotten about it, it goes away. Next thing you know, he's rehired. He was paid the entire time and he doesn't even end up with a DUI possibly like the rest of us would. I mean, even though he did way more and it was all on video. Make sure that this guy does not get back in the position of being able to pull you over, pull your family over, pull your parents over. After having done all of the things that he did, he cannot be trusted with that authority. And yet I can see this happening if you don't pay attention. So you can help by sharing this footage, by commenting, by liking the video. That will help in the algorithm and help place this video in front of as many eyes as possible. And if that happens, there will be accountability. I assure you, if enough people see this footage and what this guy did, if enough people don't see it, it'll go away like the other ones. And he'll pop up again with a badge and a gun. If not here, then somewhere else. Again, you can help by commenting. So let me know in a comment what you think. If I hear anything else, I'll update. And you can follow along by subscribing both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. You can follow me on X at John Bryan ESQ. Remember, our rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.
So that's why I didn't like it. That's why I said it. Number liars, bro. The whole time, all they did was lie. Lie for their buddy. They ain't gonna lie for you though. It is what it is.
You do enough lying for everybody.
Made good time. I made good time, John Babs. I was trying to get off at 11:30. It's 11:26. We're gonna be up out there tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna start over here tomorrow, and then we're gonna move off to all the other platforms besides YouTube. We're going to be talking about the China drug trade over here in America. We're going to see what they say about that in China's drug trade here in America, how they're taking over the streets, the drug dealing in the streets. They try and take OG's job, right? So Tucker Carlson did a expose on it, so we're gonna watch it. And other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
They're trying to get the marijuana business.
They not just marijuana. Not just marijuana. All the drug trade, nigga. So yeah. We out here. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.